Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the daytime stream for Pokemon. Let's go ahead and start putting this together. I guess it's the evening stream. I don't know which is the daytime stream. Is it the morning time stream is the daytime stream, or is it that the evening time stream is the daytime stream? Because in both cases, they take place in the day. So you could call either of them the daytime stream. Although we do get some nighttime in the evening stream, so maybe that one's the nighttime stream. Let me go ahead and open this up. Definitions matter. You look lonely. I can Pokefix that. All right, we'll say you look lonely. I can Pokefix that for the title, and we'll just say hot new Rayquaza Mega Break. All right, very good. Words mean things? Don't forget to like. What? If you could just like the stream, that'd be great. So that's done. Let's go ahead and ping the Discord server. I just got done hanging out with Karis. I am still on vacation with her. We're live for the evening stream for Monday. All right, very good. Very good. What's this? Yay, finally got the cabinet. Mr. Alex showing off a very nice looking cabinet. Here's Mr. Template. He says, hey, TCC, would you be interested in these? Let me look. I'm open-minded. All right. We received your package. PSA received one of my packages. How good. Okay. That's always nice to hear. Let's go ahead and delete that, and delete this, and delete this, and throw them in the trash can. Let's go ahead and grab the website. Haha. We're doing our usual stream setup. We do it at the beginning every time. You look lonely. I can Pokefix that. All right. Pop this in here. Let's go ahead and pin it. Delete this from the morning time stream. And yes, now what shall we do? What shall we do? It's time to work on stuff, guys. Let's see. Payment received from Mr. Jack Woodworth. He says one spot in the Eevee gym break. The Eevee is gone. It got purchased outright. So, Mr. Jack Woodworth, you'll have $20. I'm sorry. He probably wanted into that break, and it was a little too late for that. Jump over here. Let me open up the chat. I'm still watching One Piece. We're pretty far along, I suspect. I mean, I don't know how possibly long they can make the season, but we are getting further along. Hey, Big Daddy. What's up, Mr. Russ? Did you ever decide whether you would start offering cross-grading? Oh, that's not a very common request, cross-grading. I have done that multiple times. For example, we just recently did it for Mr. LaFlame. He had me cross-grade a, it was a signature Luffy and a Weiss signature card. So, I mean, if you have a really important card, I'll help you cross-grade it. But that's about it. I mean, I don't normally do cross-grade grades. They are interesting, though. The tag verified authentic looks very clean. Yeah, so this is Brandel Vargas, and he wants to sell, I'm sure he wants to sell this Anakin Star Wars sketch card for a good price. Here it is. I heard this is pretty expensive, but I'm not sure. I didn't independently verify it. But it's pretty heavily drawn, don't you think? Look at the amount of drawing that went into that. He has a little bit of a moon face here, doesn't he? You look like he could grow up to be Dwight Schrute. All right. He's got the bowl cut. Perfect. Could you write me a store credit when you get the chance so we don't forget? Yes, let's do that right now before I get any further distracted, Mr. Jack. Thanks, Jack. This is music. Okay, in the daytime stream, we actually finished pricing up the pricey slabs. So what you see in the pricey slabs channel and what's left on the table is all I have. It's actually a really big problem. I should probably build back up an inventory of pricey slabs. So, because I don't have as much as I once had. We got some cute little cards here. I like this toad. I like this piranha plant. Really nice. Here's Izzy or whatever his name is, Iggy. Cosmog, 25th anniversary, Iron Thorns, Knockdown. Those are all fun. So we're going to grab this binder break and toss those in. Okay, those are some filler cards. Do you know if companies will grade cards with sketches on them as authentic? Like if Care sketched on a real Pokemon card, would they grade it as altered authentic? No, probably not. I mean, they do for that guy Madua or whatever his name is, but I don't think they're going to do that for everybody. I think they're going to pick and choose who gets that. And you could do that with me. If you want to do that with me, I'll help you out. Cardconomist grading will help you out. So what are we looking at here? This looks like a pricey card that never got finished pricing. Let's just get a price on this. My goal today is to get through a whole bunch of slabs, maybe do some restocks on the live customs. So this is DP18. DP18. Peggy 18. What do we have it at? $210. Now this is not to be confused with the championship promo. This is the Diamond Pearl Black Star promo. Yeah, it's a Black Star promo. I'm probably going to stick with this price for now. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and place this into the live customs. That's what I'm going to do. I like him a lot. I think he's a cool pull. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can either roll him up to 225 or roll him down to 200. I'm going to go 225. I'm running out of slabs. I'm actually almost out of good slabs like this. There's not like a glut of them to jump through real fast. Here it is. I consider him pretty special. DP18 Palkia T7.5. All right. Mister, do you know if companies will grade cards with sketches on them? Could you write me a store credit? I went in on the Bunko sneaker, but not sure yet. Yeah, that one's pretty sexy, huh? That is a good card. All right, where are my Korean Pokemons? So we're just setting this Palkia up to go. Okay. To new people, this is hella confusing. I'm sorry, man. You got any questions at all, and I would be very happy to answer them. You just tell me anything you're curious about. We can spend all day talking about it, especially when there's not too many orders in the queue. Ask all the questions you want. There's no wrong answers. I'm happy to explain anything at all. All right, let's grab some more cards to put in here, shall we? We got 1, 2, and how about 3? All right, 3 poker cards here. All right. We had a lovely morning time stream. If you guys were there, you know, we had some pretty decent openings, and we got to price up that Mega Rayquaza. He's the new Mega. He's the new Mega. Describe the process to get into the sneaker bunko. So you're talking about this guy right here, the break. Send 40 bucks in and say you want into the waifu break. That's what I would do. Or you can call it the redo healer break or the booby break, whatever you want to call it. But that's how that would go. You spend 40 bucks and we'll add you to that break. There's 3 people in there. The slab says 3. So far there's 3 people in. We need a total of 11 people. See that? 11. So only one person gets the slab, and we need 11 people. 1 in 11. $40 is the price. There it is. So I hope that makes sense. Yep. If you're new, it is great to ask as many questions as you need. I'm here to answer your questions all day, every day. Happy Monday. Hey, what's up, Daniel Berry Sports Highlight? Cool. That Palkia is up in those live customs now. He's a good one for the live customs, I feel. Oh, so we did have a couple expensive cards left. Charmander vending. Wow. That to me feels like a future break. But let me go take a look. PSA 10 vending Charmander. Oh my God. The cheapest one's like $2,000 now. Oh man, Pokemon's crazy, dude. Once upon a time, he was just $600. Now the cheapest is $2,000. Yeah, the vending series is getting eaten alive, man. People are chomping this set up. They want it. They say, give me all that vending series. That thing you have. All right, your dog vending series. How do you decide who wins the break? That's a great question. Well, the way it's decided, everybody gets one of these booster packs, not paxes. Everyone gets one of these cute-looking booster packs. And then one of the booster packs will have a card that you can trade for the slab. So, like a placeholder. Right? So I can't put this in the booster packs. It won't fit. So we put a little Psyduck drawing in there. If you pull the Psyduck drawing, you give me back the drawing for a redo healer. For the chase card, you call it, right? So everybody gets a card out of their custom booster pack, but only one person pulls the slab. So in other words, 1 out of the 11 guys will get this slab, but 10 guys will just get a Pokemon card. That's what'll come out of there otherwise. Do you have first edition Espeon? No. I also don't have first edition Umbreon. I never bought those things. You know, when I was younger, they were cool when they came out. I thought they looked cool, but I wasn't all into that. That wasn't my focus when it came to collecting. So I never really focused too hard on Umbreon and Espeon. I actually focused a lot of money into the cards that I really like. Were more like Tyranitar and Gengar. Even my Black Star promo Charizard from Japan in 1999 went up in price by a lot. It used to be $45. Yeah, getting pretty intense out here, huh? Every single card is getting gobbled up. Gobble, gobble. Sent a little order. Oh, oh my. I'd like to see this little order. Oh, is the ZELLE still not working? I don't get it. I'm still not seeing the ZELLE orders from earlier today. Let me try, shoot, man, that's not good. The ZELLE orders aren't showing up. Do I need to, like, log in, log out? Hold on, let me check my other phone. ZELLE's down for the day, I guess. Check my other phone. So it can't be wrong on both this website, or this laptop. Okay, so let's check Gmail. Nope, not showing up. So ZELLE is down for today. That sucks. ZELLE is down for today, everybody. I don't know when it'll be back up. We thought it would be back up. What is this? We thought it would be back up by the nighttime stream. Usually it's only down for a few hours. But it can't be wrong on both my phone and the laptop. So I trust the laptop is correct. That is unfortunate. Pull this over here. If you end up making a purchase through ZELLE, all you have to do is send me a picture of the order, and I will still service the order, okay? Now, here's Christopher Hewton. He says, 2 Terra Festivals. Oh, yeah. Terra Festival time, baby. I want all your first editions. Where's my Terra Festivals? Let's see. Here they are. All right. I have the Charizard Premium File, too. I think it's a Neo card. Not sure. There we go. All right. Here's Wug Trio. Look at that Wug Trio. Okay. And some more hollows. So you got a number of hollows, some of these EXs. 1 Wug Trio, Christopher Hewton. Thank you, Christopher. I'll show you Discord later. Would you know what set it is? Ah. Thank you, Chris. Right now, we're liking the price of the Chinese 151 set called 151 Surprise. I'd recommend it. It's at a good price. It's got some great pulls in it. I think it's one of the better things on the menu. All right, here's the lightning break. Here's the mega break. Oh, and here is the free slab, which we hand out when we hit 40 likes. 40 likes, everybody. Here's the shining Charizard. Here's the trade slab. The trade slab returns. Ooh. Did we put, yeah, we got Aaron Rodriguez in there. Good. So the trade slab is there. Cool stuff. All right. Let's see how busy we are for tonight. Originally, I sold one for 75. I kept it now. Oh, well, I had two. I wish I kept it now. Oh, well, I had two. So, wow, we ended up selling a bunch of these. You guys missed this in the daytime stream. Mr. Jack Woodworth came in, and he bought 20 of these, man. Look at this. Wow. That's pretty wild. I sent my Zelle screenshot in Discord. You got it. Mr. Andy Man, he says 20 for the Rayquaza sub list. Here it is. Andy Man. And 100 for slab-away. Sounds good. Slab-away. Almost time to do an update on the slab-away. So if you guys got one, make a payment on it, okay? Let's see. I know Mr. Joey Joseph was just here. You got a nice chunk left on that one, Joey. It's May 2025. I got to warn you, you'll want to pay that one, okay? Because it's almost a year old. All right. I think you got 2 months left, so that's a decent amount of time, but it's still also a decent chunk of money. All right, so we were applying 100 to Andy Man stuff. Roaring Moon. All right. We got 400 left. Boom. Pack split. How far along is it? The pack splits. Here they are. This is for when you want to open up a vintage booster pack. Lego. The expensive booster. I'll pay that off next month. Nice. All right. Sounds good, man. I don't want you to miss it is all, because what'll happen is, let's say it reaches 1 year. We don't like to extend past 1 year. So that's all. Here it is. Ooh. All right. 3 people in the gym heroes. That's a really good one. There's been a big price change on it. So, you know, that's why I'm looking at it going, oh, better pay it off. Where is, there must be another one. Oh, it's going to be under Roaring Skies. The way we do it, look at this, 3 of these. The way we do it, after 1 year is up, it's still possible to finish a slab away, but we renegotiate the remainder percentage of the slab. So let's say you have 87% of the slab paid off. The remaining 13% of the slab would be repriced to today's price for whatever the slab is. So that's how we do it, okay, everyone? We are. So that is done. Mr. Ivan sent me a message. He said, oh yeah. Let me mark this on red. All right, and I'm going to hit refresh on this. Yes, and we're going to hit refresh on this. Let's show off some slabs that I've been thinking about sending off to eBay. I'm going to show these off to you guys, give them a chance to sell without eBay. Plankton, Tiny Tyrant. Wow, he's only 65. It seems like he could have been a... he's so cheap, he could just be a gym break. Here's Sandy Cheeks, Martial Astronaut. Well, same deal here. He could just be a gym break. Yeah, that's too soon to be... We should actually be giving those a chance to sell, actually. Oh, this could be a gym break, too. Oh. I'm tossing these back into the gym break box. We need slabs right now. We're low on slabs. Never mind. These aren't going to eBay. We got to keep these on the table. We need slabs bad. Holy, we don't need to send these to eBay at all. All right, good. If it's slow, can you grab the two 100 starter decks out of my bag and open them? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Could you remind me the name of the bag real fast? I recognize your name. You know, it's really hard sometimes for you to remember which bag the name's attached to. Yes. Hooray! Raul, Mr. Raul. You'd think it'd be easy, Raul, but there's like a bazillion people, it feels like sometimes, so it gets hard sometimes. Let's see. Some 100 start decks. I am interested in that. Holy. Oh, yeah. So we're going to open up these 100 start decks from a little while back, everybody. Feast your eyes. What is this music, dude? I do not want saxophones. All right, I'm turning on Advance Wars. All right. Ooh. Tossing that. So he said open them. Oh my God. Remember these guys? These guys were kind of a disaster. We had to sell them for like 50 bucks. We got them from a sealed case. Apparently that was really hard to do, to get them from a sealed case. And but we got ours from a sealed case. And really didn't pull anything too exciting from them. But there's two more left. And we're opening them right now. So already we can see it's not a holographic deck. Deck number 1. All right, you got these cats, dinosaurs. You got some commons. Oh my God, bro. That's why these decks were so brutal. This is it right here. Boom. What was in those boxes? One-piece cards? In what boxes? All right, now how about this? Maybe a second box would be hot. I'm praying for you. It's not holographic, but that's okay. I think the best deck we ever opened was a non-holo deck. Holographic does not necessarily mean better. Why, they make these impossible to open. They don't want you to open it. I hate these perforated deck. This perforated deck crap is terrible. It never works. All right, let's try another method. AM stream versus PM stream. Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? You look lonely. I can Pokefix that. All right. Ooh. Ooh. Yes, yes. Oh, some holographic EXs. All right. Now we're talking, baby. Oh, I like these Snorlaxes. They're pretty cool. All right. All right. Well, dang, dude. No major hit in those two decks. It was worth a shot. Here we are. Now, because you paid for the deck, I let you keep all the commons. If you don't want the commons, just let me know. And I'm going to sleeve these guys up right here, okay? You got these nice Snorlaxes. I actually like the Snorlaxes. Oh, boy. Yeah, I know, man. It's tough. Here's Virizion. I remember opening these. These were harsh on everybody. Everyone who opened these had, like, a tough time. There's, like, 1 or 2 Charizards pulled, and there were a few ARs pulled. You keep the commons. All right. That makes sense to me. All right. Some people like to keep the commons, but you know what I think it was, Mr. Raul? I think it was literally people who were coping with the fact that the decks were so cold, and so they're like, well, I'm going to need to keep the commons. And it's like, yeah, okay, you certainly can. I'll give you these Snorlaxes, though. They're actually pretty cool. I pulled the Myena AR off one. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, the starter 100 decks had the potential for some really big pulls. It's just they're not easy to pull is all. We have no gym breaks that I know of. So we're going to start adding new ones. Here's Plankton, Tiny Tyrant for 65. Was he marked down, though? Looks like he was marked down from 75. So I think what I'm going to do is set this into a gym break for $34, 1 and 2. That is the Plankton gym break now. And this guy, the Galarian Slowking, he's actually a really good card. This card was illustrated by the guy who created the base set Charizard drawing. It's him. He drew this as well. So people noticed that right away. It just has a nice old school vibe with the style of the drawing. Almost like as if he was a Dark Slowking or something, you know? But yeah, that's Mitsuhiro Arita. So Mitsuhiri. So there we go. 2 fresh gym breaks in the $35 range for Plankton and for Galarian Slowking. A little bit of fun with those. Here we have an order from... And refresh. Hey, what's up, PDX? $100 to slab-away for Jonathan Lewandowski. Mr. Joan. Here you are. It's going to say 425 remaining. And then 5 Ascended Heroes and 1 slot in the gym pack break. Okay, gym pack break. Oops. All right. Okay. Some old Advanced Wars music. We need some other music. What do you guys think? I want to hear some ideas for music right now. You guys got any ideas? Let's grab 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these have gotten a little more expensive. Ascended Heroes. I had to do a restock on them like 2 days ago, and it's just atrocious. There's like none left, and they're super overpriced. Super overpriced. All right. Hey, what's up? Oscar Resendez. I sent ZELLE. What did you say to do? Oh, yeah. So for whatever reason, I'm not getting emails from ZELLE. Might be the case that the ZELLE server's down or something. All you got to do is send me a picture of your order. You can send it 2 ways. You can send it to the email at TheCardconomist@gmail.com, or, yeah, you just screenshot it and email there. Or you can send it on Discord if you're familiar with Discord. So you can say, hey, I sent it to you on Discord. Here's Roly Coly. So I'll still accept payments from ZELLE. I just can't see them right now, weirdly enough. Here's Canary. Kirby Epic Yarn, Lava Landing. Just for clarification, that pack break is the Erica pack on the table. Yes, sir. Yes. Yes, the pack break is the Erica. And there's also an XY pack, too. So you pull Canary SR and... Bisharp. Bish. Mega Embor. Whale call noises. Brr. Brr. Thank you so much, Mr. Jonathan. No Mega Gengar popping out. That would have been nice. Here's a Jonathan Cham up here. Here's a John Wolf. Where will I run into you? Aha. What's the big hits from Gym Heroes? Sabrina's Gengar. Blaine's Moltres. Others. There we go. All right. Oh, you got some hollows you could trade in. Oh, you got 2 bags, in fact. If you ever want to do a trade, let me know, man. All right. We have an order, Mr. Julian Zamaripa. And he says, for slab-away and shipping. All right, you got it. You have the PSA 9 Celebi. Let's go find that. Luke Glory, Beatrice. Mr. Chad. CS Man. Let's see. Oh man, you're not even in this box. I have to stand up. All right, I'll be right back. Let me go grab his slab. What can I trade for? The trade slab. Oh, come on now. All right. Whoa, 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 whoa. So there we are. Wow, that was from back in October, bro. That's an old one. Holy, no wonder it was in there. Congratulations, it's all done now. And you want a round of shipping. Now, you didn't have anything else to ship, did you? I think he mentioned he only had his slab. I should have the slab only. Thank you. Well, you should have done pretty good on that slab. Here we are. I like this song, man. This song's got a nice tune to it. How does the slab-away work? Basically, you just pay a slab down over time. That's it. You get started by sending 40 bucks. I keep 20 of that as sort of like a rental fee. That's the slab-away fee. And then you get 6 months to pay it down. You got to pay it halfway by the 3-month mark. Okay? So you have to, and really what it means is you have to put any kind of payment on it by 3 months. Because usually if you put at least, you know, a meager effort into it, I'll be like, all right, fair enough. But if you put no effort at all into it by the 3-month mark, like if there isn't any payments on it, I'll actually pull it back. I'll cancel it. Erica's Venusaur was a beautiful card. Yeah, that was a good card. Erica Kirk's Venusaur. She killed Charlie. All right, let me set this here while your label is... Oh, there it is. That was a little faster than I was expecting. Ah, okay, thank you. No, thank you. Do, 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 do. All right, let me put this in here. All right, Mr. Julian, I got your label printed. Thank you so much. Okay. And let's see about this website queue. There's nobody in the website queue. All right. Oh, wait a second. We got an order from... Let me hit refresh over here. Mr. Jonathan Lewandowski's going a little bit deep. He says, give me a box of Mega Dream. All right, box of Mega Dreams. Might keep one of those nearby. I really ought to. Yeah. Well, wait a second. That's Korean. I need to keep the Japanese one nearby. Let me go grab some. Okay, I'll be back. All right, here I am. Ooh. All right. How does it work with the consignment slab that someone slabbed away? You get paid out when they're done paying. It is. So they have to finish the slab. In other words, it's not really the nicest thing to have your slab be put into a slab away. The nicest thing would be as if they just paid for it outright. However, it can be a really great strategy for making sure your slab sells within 6 months, because the other option is maybe for it to just sit there and not sell. I love slab-away for my own slabs. Like, yeah, I don't get paid up front, but they're eventually gone, so that's very nice. As the owner of the slab, you can tell me that you don't want anyone putting it into slab-away, though. Here it is. I don't necessarily recommend that. Slab-away is just another strategy for getting it sold. All right. But once they put it in slab-away, you can't change the price on it, okay? So you just have to accept that outcome. Here's Dragonite. For example, my Lily's Clefable was bought. If he ends up canceling your repo, can I just have you send it back? Yeah, oh yeah. If he cancels it, you can then tell me to send it back to you. Here it is. Meow, 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 meow. Dark Doug Trio. Whoa. Oh, picking up a nice Psyduck and a Gengar MA. This is treating you a little bit better than the Ascended Heroes. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a tiny amount. Man, I need to do inventory, man. I need to know what I have. My my receiving area is like all piled up with boxes again. It just happens. Here's Miriam. It's Miriam. Here's... Oh, Belly Butt. You got Belly Butt. And here's the bird, Fazandippity. Dippity-doo-da, dippity. And here's Rayquaza. All right, cool, man. So you were asking about trades, and basically we just have a trade slab. Here it is. Like this one. This is Electivire 9. And you can trade some hollows or junk cards to try and get in there if you wish. I usually just accept junk trades on it as well. I've thought about doing maybe like a high tier trade, but you know, the thing is, whenever I put one of those up on the table, people just buy into those. So it's weird. It doesn't operate the way you think it would. All right, here we are. Very good. I think I said it will go down as one of the best sets ever. It's the best set ever. Maybe. I don't know. It is a mega set, and in my opinion, when you have like stuff like Mega Evolutions, it sort of feels gimmicky. It feels kind of like it's a gimmick set. I hate to say that, but that's how I feel about it. We have an order from Andy Valdez. Oops. Andy Valdez, who says he wants in to the Gym Heroes break. You got it. Okay, Andy Valdez. Meow, 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 meow. Whoa, you guys are already at 20 likes. You're getting pretty good at this. I think that the nighttime stream's doing a little bit better on those likes, man. It used to be that the daytime stream totally dominated you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gimme ghouls going in. Gimme ghoul. T10. The only gimme ghoul. All right. Okay. Appleton will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 spots. 075 Appleton T10. All right. And Dollive. Ooh. Supposed to be 60. Let's make it 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm not going to do 60. I think that just feels too high. We're going to do 50. 079 Dollive T10. Just like that. 3 slabs that were bound for eBay are now bound for the Poke Shuffle because we needed new slabs in there. We actually did. We were like, we had this big chunk of cold cards back there. There it goes. All right. Yo. New gem breaks. Galarian Slow King and Plankton Tiny Tyrant. A Magic the Gathering tag 10. You know how hard it is to get 10s on these, actually? Magic the Gathering is not an easy 10. You gotta get lucky to get some well-centered cards and cards with no white dots on the black lining on the back. You know how strongly any white dots show up when you've got a black border? So these Magic cards do not grade 10 all that often. So this is probably undervalued. But I have another round of those to grade, so I'm not going to worry about letting that go. Duskull. Metapoo. I choose you, Metapoo. Sylveon, it's a consignment card. Radiant Serena. ZELLE. This expensive watch, it's a snap. And Mewtwo, which is a consignment. And Unified Mind, Giratina. All right, so what do we got going on here? We need one more expensive one. That's kind of expensive. Pricey. All right, taking a picture. Jumbo the binder break and the jumbo pack break. Yes, the binder break. We just added a couple cards to it just now. Pricey slabs. Oh my gosh, I took such a cute picture of Karis and the cat, but I can't show you because it would be an invasion of her privacy. But it's like, you should know, it's incredibly adorable. The cat's like sleeping with his face pressed up against her face. It doesn't get a lot cuter than that. All right. There we go. That is some animal love. This is going off into the Pricey Slabs box. Good. Crown is great. Oh my lord, that's nice. We just got that one up on the table. If you purchase on ZELLE, ZELLE is not showing up in my email. You'll have to send me a picture of your ZELLE order, okay? All right, we got the Spearow for 400. That feels too low. I'm pretty sure it should be a little higher than 400. How about this Gray Ninja, huh? He may be a future Mega Break. I'm going to set him down here for now. Future Mega Break. Ooh, pretty. Where'd this come from? Did I buy this back from somebody? That's going up into here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Sylveon. And this one shall say C10. Haha, because it's CGC. Oh man, I want to whistle to this song so bad. The Gengar from Ascended is actually trash. Ouch. You don't like him? I think he looks cool. Scooby-Doo, doo-doo-be-doo-doo-doo-doo. What to put in these? What to put into these live customs? Let's put some of these in. That's the thing about the live customs. There's room to put like actual cards in here. So I like to slip something fun inside. Like Bill Cosby. All right, good. This one's not for sale. This is part of my personal collection now. Look how clean that is. Man, that's a clean card. And I got it for like $500 less than the cheapest PSA 10. Crazy. They just, I guess they just didn't want it because it was a tag 10. Isn't that silly? All right, let's put this up in the live customs where it belongs. Is the Rayquaza break English? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me show it off, okay? Here it is. That's English, all right. There's already one spot done. Mega Booster, Raul Mendoza. Oof. $200 to buy straight in, $20 for the sub list. All right. Put this guy over here for now. Oh, that's cool. That's from 2022. I was thinking of holding that. I think I was gifted this. Oh, man. That's a 10. It's a snap again. Really vibrant colors on that one. Ah, the fake Nami. Crazy stuff. All right, I'm going to leave these over here. And I'm going to go put these on my shelf. All right, here I am. Hey, mister, how many in the binder break and jumbo pack break? Great question, Mr. Dillon. The binder break's brand new. I'll show it off. There's nobody in it yet. We're still putting it together. We got this Mewtwo, though. McDonald's Pikachu. Druddigon. English Gengar. Off-center Noctowl. Charmander. Some nice pokers, including a Ninetales and Vulpix. And then here's a really nice Gengar Pikachu combo. Those are good. So a bunch of these. And then here's Frostlass and Mimikyu. I mean, to be honest, that's already pretty nice. Here's Virizion Golett from XY. Here's a vintage Natu. Goes down here to the classics. And then we got some Uno cards. And now we got some Mario cards. You can see some repeating patterns between these binder breaks where I kind of give up the same cards over and over. There we are. What's going on there is my supply of those is pretty large. So I'm able to do that consistently. Add some fire to that binder break. How is that a fake? Can you show it again? I'll show it again in a video, but for now you'll have to wonder. The Japanese Rayquaza is like 5 times the price of the English set. He's a pretty card, huh? All right, so maybe they didn't print him enough. Here's Mr. Tyler Davis, 2 Ascended, and a tip for the Discord to be updated at some point. So it was you were the guy who needed it to be updated? Here, let me write it down this time, Tyler, because I got the other guy taken care of. Tyler Davis. Okay. Pictures. All right. Let me put that in the slot over there so I run into it over and over again and I don't forget. And now as for the 2 Ascended, I believe we need to open a fresh ETB for that Ascended. So let me go grab that. All right. Karis was showing me how you could play her little video game with the Xbox controller, the one she's working on. That's pretty cool. All right. I think the new Gengar is going to crash, says Tyrone. I think if that Gengar crashes, everything else crashes too, though. So it could crash one day, but if it does, so will everything else. It'll just be time for everything to crash. Finally. Ooh. Meow, meow. All right, Tyler Davis, Twitties. All right. Ta-da! A lot of other better Gengars out there. You mean to collect for Pokemon? There's a lot of cool Gengars for sure, but he's one of the most recent ones. And I mean, I feel like the last major alternative art Gengar that they had, that would have been the definitely the what's it called again? It's the one from the pink set, Fusion, Pokemon Fusion Strike or something. So Fusion Strike Gengar VMAX, he's pretty cool. But then after that, we don't really get a good Gengar all the way until about Twilight Masquerade. I think it's Twilight, I can't remember. But we get that really ugly Gengar full art. And you jump into the future, now we get this Mega Gengar. And so that's it. I mean, we have not been getting any other kinds of Gengars in between that I can remember. So yeah, unless you're going to go buy like a vintage Gengar or just a common holographic Gengar, this is what you got. You got Mega Gengar. You got a little Mega Gengar. Meggy. Gengar's the boss. I think the design is sick. What's your most recent slab purchase? Oh, it's a great question. Here, I'll talk about it while I hold these packs hostage. And Tyler's like, come on, open them up. You want to know about my latest slab purchase? I bought a poker card that I can't disclose. I bought a black and white card that I can't disclose. I bought Cardos Mario. I bought a replacement Kingdra. I bought a vintage Scyther, which is on the way, and a vintage Beautyfly, and a vintage Delcatty, and a vintage Cyndaquil, and a Staff Gyarados, and a black and white card that I can't disclose, and Pokemon Red Nidoking, which I thought was underpriced, and a Snorlax, and another Staff card, and 2 cheap Tyrantars, and then there's that cheap $3,000 Cubone, which should have been more like $5,000 in my opinion. Here we are. You ready? All right. So that is all of the slabs since the Cubone that I purchased. Mandibuzz. And ta-da! Lunatone. I'm sorry, man. Bro bought a Plasma Freeze Umbreon in a 10. No, I won't be bothering with that. Too expensive. All right, Tyler. Ugh. All right. Yeah, you're right. I kind of do a lot in secret now. There's a lot of quiet things going on for me. Here we are. Ooh. Was it the Gengar poker card in auction? No. No, I haven't bid on any auctions in a very long time. That's actually the truth. I haven't bothered with auctions in a long time. Auctions, I don't know. They don't attract me too much. All right, what we got? Victor Kokiko. Mr. Victor, Jumbo Pack Break. The Jumbo Pack Break. 1 spot remains on the Jumbo Pack Break, which I forgot to point that out. Okay. Very good. 1 spot left on Jumbo Pack Break number 5. All right. We have Grozny, the girl in the towel. How much room in the Waifu Shuffle? You know, we need another box, a different box for this Waifu Shuffle, honestly. Give me a second here. We need to get this done already. This needs to happen. Okay. So we got all these. Now I'm going to take the Waifu Shuffle down and move all the slabs into this box so that the Waifu Shuffle could actually be a lot larger if we'd like it to be. Just the way it ought to be. We want the variety of girl cards to be much larger. I also wish I could pick out exactly the right girl cards to attract you guys. Make you go, oh yeah, I went into the Waifu Shuffle. Give me one of those. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to get you guys just what you're looking for. But there we go. So that goes up on the shelf now. That looks nice. And now the Waifu Shuffle box is pretty pathetic as well. We ought to get it a proper box. Okay. So these can just go back over here now. Good. So the Waifu Shuffle takes place in this little box, and it's really all we need right now. But it really ought to have a proper holder. Where can we put it to? I don't think we need these poker cards to be here. They don't need to be here. Let's place them here for the moment. And then what do we use for the live customs and the Poke Shuffle? So the Poke Shuffle is a modified box. Do I want to modify a box? Let's modify a small box. I need a knife. A knife, the kind that I can cut myself with. Oh, knife. Here's a knife. All right. Where's the Waifu box? Mistress, 151, a good investment. I'm not buying it. A lot of Pokemon cards are quote-unquote good investments. So you can buy 151 if you want. Or you can buy Phantasmal Flames, or you can buy Deaths and Rivals. Or you can buy... I'm going to cut my fingertip. If you guys hear me, if I go youch, you know what's happened. I've cut myself. All right, so I've created a line. Can I just cut this whole thing with the razor? You can probably hear me working, but I can't show you me working. This seems really dangerous. I'm going to cut my stomach open here, guys. How did I do this last time? I feel like I did this with scissors, probably. Because this feels like it's too dull or something. Let me try slicing this a little bit. All right. All right, where are my scissors at? My famous TCC scissors. Let's see if it can do the cutting for me. How did I do this last time? It must have been... No, I had to have been with the razor. Because this doesn't feel like it can have... Oh, well. Just a little bit, maybe. Nah, this ain't working out well. It's got to be with the razor blade. I probably just took my time on it is all. Trying not to cut my leg or my stomach real bad here on live. If I cut my leg real bad, I'll have to go to the hospital and then the stream will be canceled. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but there's craft work going on over here, see? There's work being done here. I'm an Italian woodworker. Making Pinocchio or some shit. How about that movie, Pinocchio? That was pretty cool. I rewatched that the last year or so. You ever rewatch a Disney classic like Pinocchio? It's amazing. It like blows your mind when you see the level of craftsmanship that went into it. It's too bad what Disney's turned into. It's all 3D slop now. Looks terrible, all of it. The bean mouth. Every character's got a bean mouth now. You know what I'm talking about? Like the character from that panda one. The red panda. Here we are. Yes, sign my cards in blood. There is a card of mine out there like that. In a stream once, I cut my finger bad enough to bleed. And I pushed my blood out onto a card. And then I signed that card. And then we encapsulated it. So that exists. What you just described exists. Oh, so this one's actually a bit taller. Also, why is it cut so smooth? What was the trick? Must have cut it with a real sharp knife, maybe. Okay. Good. I can do this now. All right. There it goes. And now we can throw this box away. It's retired. buy. And now, this Grosny for 150. Let's do 140. These are waifus are $20 each, right? Tempting to change that to 25, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Number 102, Grosny, Siggy. Keep it empty, boxes are going up. Mr. Joey Joseph just commented, I did no hairline. What? What are you talking about? He commented, hey, TCC, it's Joey Joseph Biden Upchurch Guru. Been a couple years. Hey, what's up, man? They sent me to the place with the grippy socks for opening too much Steam Siege. No, the grippy socks. We are. How's it going, man? Feel like it's been a while. We are. All right. So I'll place this up here. We're still going, man. We're still streaming. We do a double stream now. We do one in the morning and one in the evening. Really weird. We just did that, by the way. We swapped out at nighttime. All right. So that is done. We just transferred the waifu slabs into a new holding system. Upgrade. Cody Sabring is next. He says, 2 English OP14 and pre-grade the Boa Hancock. You got it. 2 OP14s. That Korean Altart Sylveon is an Anthony Kalura consignment card. It already sold. It already sold. I don't know to who. I think it might have sold to... I thought it sold to me. And then what happened to it? Did someone pull it and then sell it back to me? I'm trying to remember. So how did it get there? It was on my side. It has to be... If it's on my side like that, that means it's mine. And there was no consignment name on the front or back, and there was no sold name on the front or back. So I don't understand it. But no, he used to have that card, and then I believe I purchased it away from him. Actually, he's got a big store credit card right now that he could ask me to cash out for him. I think it's like over $1,000. There you go, Mr. Cody. Yeah, he's got a gigantic store credit card with me. All right. Glad to hear you're still going. I took a break from the hobby because I went back to school. How to make the tough decision of not investing my federal grants into more Pokemon cards. You know, it's crazy. Pokemon is so good. I think you actually might have been better just buying Pokemon cards. As crazy as that sounds. I mean, maybe it would depend on which one you bought. But some of these Pokemon cards are just doing so well. It's unbelievable. All right, so you're looking for a Monkey D. Luffy. It's not that boa, is it? Which boa are we talking here? Nami, Mihawk, Miss All Sunday with the arms. Here's another boa. Okay. Stussy. Am I missing one? The COVID egg money helps me stack up on Pokies. Not a big fan of this particular song. All right. You've got Arlong Shlong, Gecko Moria. You still have those greatest Star Wars tag slabs. Perhaps, mayhaps. If they're in the Discord server, yes. I swear I had the alt, my bad, mister. Yeah, you got these SRs. You want me to save you $3? Here we are. There we go. Maybe you already sent it off to grade. All right. Or maybe you added it somewhere else. There we go. Here's Geodude for only $250. That's a good price. Perfect Trace of Cane. Noctowl. Frostlass. And Aerodactyl. Ooh. It's okay. It's the tip for the day. Aw, thanks, man. You're too nice. Look at this guy. He's giving me the tip. It's amazing. Here's an order from Stephen Chang. He says 1 jumbo pack break. That's the end of the jumbo pack break, everybody. So now we need to make a new jumbo pack break. Okay, here goes. Stick around, guys. We got a jumbo pack break going off. Oops. All right, check this out, Mr. Joey Joseph Biden Upchurch. We got this big stack of packs. It's called a jumbo pack break. Everyone buys in for 40 bucks. One guy gets the whole thing. And look at this. This is the chase card that comes out of the custom boosters now. It's an actual sketch card. And so you can choose not to take the, not to take the big chase trade. You can just choose to keep the side hook, which no one has so far. It's kind of a new idea, too. We've done all kinds of new ideas, I guess. Hey, mister, I sent an order through Zelle. Are we emailing you a picture of the order? Yes, sir. For Zelle orders, I need you guys to send me a picture of the order. Zelle is not working properly at the moment, it seems. So just take a picture of the payment and send it in. If I win, I'm taking the side hook. Are you really? Oh, that's funny, dude. All right, so good luck with that. So you have a 1 in 4 odds of that. You're taking the side hook. We are. All right, give me a number. It says 5, but there has been more than 5. Yeah, we only started keeping count now. Yeah, it's like 35, isn't it? You'll slab it for free. That's correct. So if you keep the side hook, that includes encapsulation. Mike's side says 1. Obviously, it can't be encapsulated right now because we need to be able to put it into the booster pack. All right, I'll split these back here. Does OG Rush still come in here? Yeah, he does. We have a Mr. Russ. Mr. Russ is very consistent. But OG Russ, your boy Russ, he just pops in like maybe once a month or once every other month. It's kind of tough because I don't know whether to keep him as moderator. I'd like to give him a different role called retired moderator, but YouTube doesn't have that. Give me a number. But, you know, I really ought to do that because I've done it to other mods. Yeah, Santa Russ. I don't think you can be a moderator if you're not actually moderating is all. All right, and that's 1. But I don't know. What do you guys think about that? You think that's good or you think it's bad? Here's Victor Kokiko. He shows up less than Ran. Right off the bat, Victor Kokiko. It's going to be a miss this time. I'm sorry, Stefan. Victor Kokiko on 1. Here's Brett Love. Mr. Brett. Here's Sava Duzenbaby. Miss Sava. And here's Stefan Chang. No, my side hook. I suppose Victor could keep it if he wanted to, but I think he's going to go for the jumbo pack break. Now, we're not going to scratch down a new notch on the card because we're already ahead by 1 on the notches. I put too many notches in. So, but next break, he'll get a little slash. See the little red notch? That's the mega break. Pretty interesting. I've been doing my job, my mod job, flawlessly. Mod is a tricky role because there are people we need to actually moderate. And then at the same time, it's almost like, it's like a honorary role. So I wish that YouTube was like Discord and you could create roles. Because if we did, I would do something like honorary mod or something like that. But then there's active mods, you know, who actually do the moderating. You know what I'm saying? So it would be cool, in other words, if we could have like a senior role, honorary mod role, retired mod, you know, something to show that people have been around a long time. That would be great. Because I think people would really enjoy that. But basically, the only thing YouTube hands out for that are the badges, the membership badges. So that's all YouTube offers. They don't let us create our own roles like they should. But I don't know. I can't really blame YouTube for that. So I don't touch it too much. So Victor, you ready? Let's go. All right, Victor, you've had some luck on this channel. Let's see what you're getting. Do me, Tammy, qualify for senior role? A whole bunch of people in here qualify for the senior role. We are. A lot of people have been around here for a long time. It is like OG role or something like that, right? All right. But not everyone actively moderates. A couple people do, but not everybody. And I think that it would be good to identify the active moderators. You know what I'm saying? Only 3 spots on the knockdown. That's correct. 3 spots left on knockdown. He's close. I would mod so hard it would be insane. He'd be the mod champion. Yeah, there's a couple people who are interested in the mod role. We haven't handed it out yet. I'm still waiting for signs that it's necessary. But right now, we got, as you can see, Mr. Alex is in here. Mike Side's in here. Even Joey Joseph's in here. We are. Here's Mega Dream. So right now, as you can see, we actually have plenty of mods. We're snipping this. That's one of the reasons why we haven't had any new mods for a while, is because the current mods are pretty consistent, actually. I want a gold Pokeball. Ooh. G.I. Joe. Here's Card Wars. I'll let you keep the Card Wars sealed. We are. I'm a mod, says Team Rocket Grunt. It's Team Rocket Grunt, the mod. Maybe when Mr. changes schedules again. Yeah. Snipping this. Are any of your mods an actual model in the flesh? Well, I'd say Alex. No, I'm just teasing. I'm not a model. There you go. I'm basically I'm Jester maxing over here. All right. But why don't you open the Adventure Time packs? There's actually a really good reason for that. It's because these look very pretty sealed. If you cut them open, you get Adventure Time cards, but not with any of these characters on it. With the actual Card Wars characters instead. If you keep it sealed, you can resell it, but you can also grade it. You can grade this booster pack. So it's a gradable booster pack. Adventure Times is a cool brand, so I think you'll probably stick around for a while. You can still open it if you want. You can even tell me to open it for you, and I will. Here's this guy. Okay. Actually, anytime you guys win the jumbo pack break, you can tell me to ship the whole thing sealed, okay? So you can do that. It just costs around $15 to ship the whole thing. Here it is. Here's Waifu Fett, because I ain't keeping these around on the table. Oh, these are the Precious. Whoa. So that's Nikkei Precious, and you can see you've got these classic Nikkei characters, but now they're in bikinis cooking food for you. Wow, this song is so good sounding. Here's Il Matale? Matale? I don't know how to say that. That's a tricky name. I fell asleep with bend my fingers and now they hurt. Ugh. I still have my Steam Siege roll into Squirt for opening a whole box of it. Nice. Here we are. So tell us about life. You've been away for a little while, man. Tell us about life. Here we are. All right, give me a second here. So we used to call you Joey Joseph Biden Upchurch Guru, and we actually have, we have a Joey Albrecht. There we go. Joey Joseph, Joey Albrecht. There we go. My brain's got it. It needed a second to kind of separate those names, like fully manually. There we go. All right. I think they were bent backwards. Ew. I'm a Joey. You're a Joey. Ready? Here's fusion art. G.I. Joe. Oh. No holographic in your G.I. Joe. You want a holographic in your G.I. Joe. You got a standard non-holo. Here's Sableye. I like this guy too, actually. Okay, here's this guy. I think Joey was around back in the Elon Musk days. Elon Musk. We are. If I recall, Elon Musk talked bad about me and proceeded to steal people's submission that he was middlemaning for them, which to this day, I still never heard if people got their money back or got their cards back from that guy. Wonder how that all ended. Here's Trevenant. Here's... Ooh. Chibi Loveland Frogman ribbit. Holy crap, I remember that. Yeah, there's been a lot that's happened over time. Whoa, it's Scarlett Johansson. That's my favorite one. Monkey D. Luffy. I love that guy. Here's Totodile, Executor. All right, we're going in your English packs. Come on, English packs. Oh, Inteleon, not bad. English Inteleon. Sucks if you rehold a card they want to regrade. His name sounds familiar. What did he do? Yeah, he was a moderator for like, I think he was a moderator for a big YouTuber, PokeRev or something. And then he went on to start his own Rip and Ship, and he was like doo-doo talking on our group. This was a long time ago, and I didn't really respond or anything. But then a little while later, we discover that he is, you know, he's got like a rattle video because apparently he ripped a whole bunch of guys off by middlemaning to PSA for them, but then he just kept all their stuff. And he took down his YouTube channel and disappeared. And he's not the first guy to do it. It was just shocking that he did it because he was kind of building an identity or a reputation for himself. You know, he had like a catchy name. He actually came out into our stream before he started his competing channel. He came out into this stream and he just kind of like hung out and was helpful for a while too. He was like he was trying to be a moderator over here, which I didn't really understand that. I didn't understand why he was trying to do that. Like, I was like, aren't you this other guy's mod? But he would hang out here a little bit. And then, yeah, he went on to create his own competing channel and it exploded on him. Yeah, ooh, very easy to talk poo-poo about a channel until you try to do it yourself. Then it's a little bit harder. Here's Inteleon and Monkey D. Luffy. Togekiss, not bad. Myena, not bad. You got, this is a full art, not bad. That's not bad either. That's not bad either, man. You had a good round. All right. Victor Kokiko. You got a couple hollows in here too. Nothing to call home about, but you got a couple hollows in here. All right. Cool beans. Dave Charmander. Yeah, Dave Charmander. He was real mean. There was actually another guy. He was like Italian or something. He got real pissed off too at me once. It was a scenario with that guy where the live customs, he felt like he got robbed in the live customs. And he had not, but we ended up having to write more. We ended up having to publicly write our live custom rules so that you can expect certain outcomes. You know, like, oh, wow, you had one of these Ace of Spades Marios. Wow, those look really cool. Here we are. Put that in there. Victor Kokiko. Open Card Wars, Mr. Cool, for the stream. Sure, I could do that. All right, Card Wars. Oh, Log Knight. Log Knight, Black Paladin, Uni Knight, Igloo, Paladin, Cotton Devil, Sea Hag, Gold Ninja, and Cactus Thug. See? So it looks a lot like Adventure Time. There we go. Send for a mega sublist spot. Do 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 do. So we're ready to create a new mega break, jumbo pack break. That's what I mean. But let me go in here and grab this link and head over to Discord and go to the Breaks History channel. And we're going to say jumbo pack break number 5. Victor. This went to him at 79 minutes. All right, good, Anakin. I believe we have a Alicia Brown order here. She's sending me a screenshot of it. She wants shipping in 2 spots in the Ray. Miss Alicia, you got it. All right, so there it is. 1, 2, 3. All right. Boo, I didn't get a notification today. How's everybody? How's it going? Now, wait a second. You said 2 spots in there. Did I give you just 1? Oh, let me write you down as 2. My bad. There it goes. My brain was reviewing. It was having a conversation about something. It was talking to itself, saying blah, blah, blah. Alicia Brown, anything I should know about your shipping? Anything interesting in that shipping other than the very expensive Nidoking card? Right there. You still have those Star Wars Illustrated tag slabs. Star Wars Illustrated tag slabs. I probably do. They're probably in the Discord server under the All Slabs channel. So check there real fast, okay? All Slabs channel in Discord. Time to ship this cheap and affordable Nidoking to Alicia Brown. Yeah, he got weird to girls. Who? Ugh. He was always simping for someone. Who? I think I'm in live chat, or top chat. Let me go to live chat. All chat, I should say. Weird. All right. I'm going to hit print postage. All right. Okay. Those were the good old streams when Death Realm was active. There we are. Grab this. He was here a couple months ago asking about Dinkelberg. I haven't seen Dinkelberg in a very long time. Let me mention something to Miss Alexis real fast. I'm going to say, by the way, when a label says expensive, that means double box it. Just a reminder. All right. Yes, Dinkle, that's the name. Dinklebot. What's funny is I might be able to find people like Dinklebot, but I might have their information saved somewhere. All right, we have an order. Jesse Salinas. He needs 2 Mega Evolutions, 1 Poke Shuffle. You got it. Okay. Dinkle twat. Doo-ba-doo-boo-boo-bee-ba-doo. Shoop. Garganical. Look at that Garganical. Ooh. And Stonk Journer. Look at that Stonk Journer. What? All right, Jesse, let's grab your stuff. You got 1 Stonk Journer. Congratulations, man. All right. Very good. Here's the drill card. You can send $1 in to drill this My Little Pony card. And as it goes down in price from all the donations, it will reach 0, and then we will drill it. Here's Mamacita Calling Spirits of the Wind. This card is so lewd, it's literally naked. But I can't show you that, so we got a little bra going on. Okay. Pretty cool, right? Pretty neat. Here's Kevin Vu. 1 sublist spot. Can you check if I have a puzzles or a hard bag and consolidate it into Kevin Vu bag? I have not seen a puzzles or hard bag, but I will go looking for you anyways. Gotta shoot me for forgetting. Wait. Did I get him his Poke Shuffle? I did not get him his Poke Shuffle. Let me get him his Poke Shuffle. Sorry, man. 1 Poke Shuffle. Wait, let me grab enough of it that you don't get the recently added ones. There we go. Hail the Drill Master. 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Ah, it's Clam Pearl anyways. Damn you, Clam Pearl. All right. Sorry, Jesse. We got you covered. Sorry about that, bro. I just want like 5 ETVs have ascended, and I would consider that good. Problem is, they want a limb for it. Yeah. Yeah. What's this baggie here? Somebody named Piss It Ouch. This is a really old bag. I don't think there's any reason to keep this around anymore. That guy is not here anymore. Pokey Nasty. Somebody named Pokey Nasty. Your name's not Pokey Nasty, are you? Okay. Whoa, the P boxes are kind of empty right now. Interesting note. Means there's space on this side. All right, and then there's Phil Vasquez, Coeli, who I keep really far away in like a Q box, basically, and a Quinton. All right, so no, there's no secondary bag, Mr. Kevin. Now he wants a sublist spot. Let's get you in there. All right. So 1 Cardconomist gift membership. Oh, that's nice. All right, and consolidate into the Kevin bag. All right, so we already did all that. This is supposed to be the guiding booster for the Jumbo Japanese pack break, but a Jumbo Japanese pack, but I don't think it's needed anymore. I kind of have it memorized. It's basically just one of all my Japanese packs, so I don't think that that's necessary anymore. Okay. And now, if you are purchasing anything on ZELLE, you need to know that you need to send me a picture for that. ZELLE is not emailing me when you send an order. I'm sure it's a temporary thing that they will resolve soon. How's that back? Still messed up? You know what? I don't have as many back problems. Did you guys notice that? How often do you guys hear me complain about my back anymore? My glasses. You know, I think it's over time. I didn't like lose weight and I didn't exercise my back. I think I literally got better at moving. In other words, I was so aware that I could take back damage that I started moving defensively. And so now I just don't injure my back. It can still happen. Since the squeaky chair, I went to send a check for purchases. I accept checks. Yeah, if you want to send a check, we accept checks. I can just scan them and it goes into my bank account. So that is actually possible. The only downside to sending checks is you won't get the immediate gratification that you normally would. So there's no orders in the queue, and what this means is we're going to start filling out the next jumbo pack break. So you got one of these Harry Potter packs, Harry Pooters. They got a little jambalaya. Here's a Digimon pack, so you can have the Digimon pack for free. Mr. Just Grunt, once in a while, he gets up back, seems better. Yeah. Can we see all the breaks? Yes, you can. Give me a minute. So as you know, the jumbo pack break just went off. We have these 2 pack splits that are running. Breakthrough and Gym Heroes Unlimited. This one's real close. So this one's 3 spots away, knocked out. That could end tonight. We have this Heartbreak for Tyranitar. And here's the Trade Break. Isn't that nice? And here's the brand new Mega Rayquaza Break. Oh, yeah. $200 to get into this one. 1 in 11 odds. $20 for the sublist. So he's about half as much as the Nido King, if you do the math. Here is Plankton, Tiny Tyrant. That is a gym break. And here's Slow King. He's also a gym break for now. Here's our free slab when we hit 40 likes. Here's the Waifu slab. That hasn't moved in a little while. Here's Charizard, 4 and 16. He hasn't moved in a little while. Manganami and the Lego break with the Lego Poo-Poo-Choo in it. Up to 14 out of 40. So there's people in there waiting for it to go off. All right. We got a couple breaks going on. Oh. Would you sell my raw sketch cards? That is something we're talking about. So the idea of selling raw cards is certainly interesting. Here's this, here's this, here's this, here's this. As of right now, we just sell graded cards. Oh, you're here, by the way. What price did you want me to set on this guy? You want me to research it, or do you want to pick a price? So I brought this onto the table. Brandel Vargas, let me know about that, okay? Ow, I just smashed the back of my heel on the wheel of the car, of the chair. All these breaks, but where are the free ones? For the real ones. ZELLE, sent for Lego. Nice. I sent an order on ZELLE for History of Z. I took a picture of that transaction and sent it to you in Discord. Let me take care of that for you. All right. Let's see. This guy's asking for my address. I'm going to mark this on red real fast. And then here's Andy Man. Andy Man says, Pikachu Lego. All right. Yes, the Pikachu Lego is for a gigantic Lego Pikachu. It's quite large. If you actually pull this for 10 bucks and receive it, you're going to be surprised. And you might have to buy more than one spot to truly get it to finish, to be honest, because if we don't have enough people interested in it, you know, like let's say 15 people buy one spot, and that's the 15 people who are interested, it's just going to be stuck at 15 out of 40. So you have the option to buy in at a small amount, but to finish it, it's going to take a while until it all sells off, sort of. It's going to be 15 out of 40. Here it is. So that is now 15 out of 40. Lego Pikachu actually has moved. Let's count it real fast. All right, good. You're essentially a card shop, and card shops sell sealed slabs and singles. Yeah, we're sort of a card shop. We're a rip and ship. Here it is. All right. So that's taken care of for you. Who else? Let me mark this on red. I sent an order. I took a picture of that transaction, sent it to your Discord message. I don't think I received it. I think we do have to be friends on Discord. Are we already friends on Discord? All right. Sent PayPal. I think $1,500 for the Anakin is a really good price. A steal, even. Yeah. All right. So, Mr. Nicholas Williams, just let me know if you can get me that picture. If you're having any trouble using Discord, you can always email it too. Email works as well. TheCardconomist@gmail.com. All right, let's take a look at that sketch, Anakin, if you wish. All right, let's see. Meow, 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 meow. All right. What if I were to just look up sketch Anakin? Oops. I'm not gonna whistle. I'm not gonna whistle. I'm not gonna whistle. It's a black foil Anakin, so that's why you have to compare it to a black foil. Okay. I don't know what that means. Give me a minute, though. I'm just analyzing it real fast. I don't really have anything to compare it to that is that expensive. You called it a black foil? Okay, black foil sketch card. Let's look that up. It's like Topps highest tier foil. Okay. I wonder what that means, the black foil. All right. And you said 1,500. I can just put 1,500 on it just because you're asking. You got it, man. 1,500. All right. I don't have anything to compare it to, so I don't know whether to give it a black coloration or a red coloration for the label. So I have nothing to compare it to. There it is. So this is Consignment, everybody. Missiles whistle streams would be Whistling Dixie, full-blown whistles. Let me check sold, maybe. Let's see what the most expensive sold one is. God damn, dude. Let me click on this. Why doesn't it work anymore? You have to click on the button like 3 times for it to work anymore. All right. I see a couple of them have sold for a lot of money. Looks like the drawings are pretty hyper-realistic. Maybe that's why they're considered so expensive. All right. So he said 1,500 for this, everybody. And we're going to do black marker. All right. Yes, that's exactly why. People prefer the hyper-realistic ones. I don't know if I prefer it, but I guess it's fair to say if it's a card that you worked really hard on, it should probably be a higher price. All right. I'm going to hit refresh over here. It's like Topps highest tier of foil. It's the Galaxy Topps Chrome sets. I chuckled when you said your whistling sounds dumb, but it's actually impressive. I don't know. Here's a Jesse Salinas. One spot in the gym pack break. One Poke Shuffle. Jesse Salinas. Here you go, Jesse. This marker's dying. I swear these click markers don't last as long as the old cap markers. No cap. Oh, it's going to be over here. Let me put the waifu. The waifu box can be on the right side. All right. This is a cool place. We got 5 and a 6. We're up to 6 in the Gym Heroes pack break. Good. One Poke Shuffle. You ready? All right. Only good ones for you. 1, 2, 3. And a 1. 1 skitty this time. Mr. Jesse Salinas, 1 skitty. All right. Well, maybe you will pull the rare out of that gym pack. That'd be really cool. Here's Tyler Davis. 2 spots in the Lego. Oh, going a little deeper. Okay, cool. So Lego. Yes, we want to see that finish. It could take a while. The people who are already in there could end up having to buy more than 1 spot to see it finish one day. If you don't want to wait like a year. Because otherwise you might be waiting for new people to join our group. It is. I made them only $10 to make it a bit of fun. But I don't know. In hindsight, I wonder if that was not a good strategy. Here it is. Tyler's in there. This is going to go from 15 to 16 and 17. Oops, 16, 17. Sarah Dusenberry, 2 spots in the mega sub list. Yeah, this sub list is going pretty fast, huh, Sarah? Okay, very good. 10 Poke Shuffles, 2 live customs. You got it. Did you get my order? Sent via website. Don't worry, we'll check on that in a minute. Let me just take care of Miss Sarah here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we're not ignoring any orders. I am worried about the ZELLE orders being out of order, but I guess that's just what we're doing today. Dark Wheezing gets pulled again, huh? So you've got the Dark Wheezing, Miss Sarah. You might be tempted to keep it, because if you re-roll it, the odds aren't super impressive, because he's been re-rolled once or twice. Where'd he go? He was originally a $60 card. He's now $55. So if you re-roll him, he'll be at $50. but you may not want him. He's Dark Wheezing, and he's a 9. All right, you take a look at that. Tell me what you're thinking, Miss Sarah, and then let's see about this website real fast. See how long he's been waiting on that. No, you haven't waited longer than everyone else. It's just we're just trying to keep ahead of everything. Okay, so she's thinking about that. And I'll do the 2 spots in the live customs while she's thinking, okay? 2 live customs. One, 2. There it goes. Nidorino and, Braviary. All right. So those are your live costumes. Those 2 packs were cold. So now you know. I was eating cookies. Did you get my Lego spot? Yes, I did. I'll keep them. All right, so in this case, we'll be keeping the Wheezing. That's the more conservative move for sure. And he is a nice vintage card. Okay, email sent. So I'm going to take care of you real fast because I don't want you to wait way too long. There you are. Yes, ZELLE is still taking payments, but as of right now, it's not showing me those payments. So you guys have to email me the payments. It's a little bit uncomfortable or inconvenient. That's the word I'm looking for. It's a little bit inconvenient. Here's Mr. Andrew, and it says... let's see. Let me respond to this. All right. There we go. So I did receive an email, but let me just ask that question about what it was that was ordered. I think you sent me like a receipt, but it didn't say what it was in the receipt. I'm going to start a bag. Might as well settle in. Here's Nicholas Pacheco. He says he wants 5 of the 151 surprise. I'm a big fan of 151 surprise right now. I think its price is kind of ridiculously low, and the top pulls are kind of ridiculously good. So for value, I feel like these guys are in a good spot right now. And then Gem Volume 3. Those aren't bad either. They also have an exclusive Gengar in them, so I like that about them. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oops. There it is. I'm going to start a bag. Might as well settle in. Thank you, Unorthodoxed. All right. Let me check that email, by the way. So I might have responded to you, Mr. Nicholas. Ivan says, ZELLE down, current problems and outages. Oh, right here. Ivan did a little research and says ZELLE's not down, but it's an issue on the bank's end. And he said maybe check spam. Let's see. No, I don't have any orders from ZELLE in here. But I have a bunch of other stuff. What is all this stuff? Wow, man. There's all these, I get all these emails now for people who want me to like advertise something now. Okay, so for Mr. Jose Macias, we got a spot in the Rayquaza. Nicholas, I don't think I got the email from you. There it is, Mega Rayquaza. That's done. Yeah, Mr. Nicholas Williams, I'm not sure I got the email. Here it is again, TheCardconomist@gmail.com. I don't think I received that one. Now, jumping back over here to our friend Nicholas Pacheco. Mr. Nicholas, are you ready? Snipping this and snipping this. Sorry for making you wait. Waiting's half the fun. Not really, not necessarily. I want to see the Bubble Mew. Is that the Chinese set? Yeah, so Bubble Mew can actually come out of this bad boy right here. Apparently. I think I got that right. But also, you can pull the Pikachu Gengar. That's pretty good. It's pretty good stuff. All right. But it's also a tough set. Like, you can open a lot of packs and not pull too much out of them. But I think it's cool that it is 151, because 151's pretty popular. Here's Haunter. Here's Blasty Boy. Oh. Okay, Blasty Boy. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Here's Haunter. It's Haunter. All right, now we're on to the Gem 3s. There's a lot of Gem 3 holographics, so I do consider them bulk. But we put them in your bag anyways. But if you don't want them, you can use them to trade into the trade slab. All right, last pack. Hey, you got a stamp. The stamp is considered a hit. All right. Yeah, the gem sets are pretty strange. I guess there are a ton of hollows in those sets. Okay, Mr. Nicholas. Here we are. All right. So you can do stuff like trade those hollows and some other hollows away. All right. Give me a second here. Okay. Boxes are getting pretty full. Might be time to check them out, make sure we can have enough room for everyone. Here's Tyrone. He says 2 of the 151 surprise packs. Here you go, Mr. Tyrone. All right. Snip of this. Good. Oops. We've got, Zapdos. Hey, Mr. How's the November PSA slabs orders going? Not well. I went and I looked at it, and it's in the research stage. It's pretty old to be in the research stage, don't you think? But here's the other annoying part. The January submission is in the grading stage. So they've done this to me many times before. Well, they were like forgo working on an older submission, and then they will work on one that we just sent in. And I don't know how they choose that, but it's like, bro, just do the oldest one first. So they are working on the January submission. So anyone who had January cards is going to like to hear that, but everyone else is going to be like, groan. I don't know why they do it. I could complain, I guess. Maybe I should. Let me get you a new bag. Damn, so I guess the December is screwed as well. Yeah, so December is also in research. December and November are both in research. And the only one not in research is January. So January, that's the good one right now. Mr. When CGC, remember when CGC lost our card? Yeah, CGC lost some cards for us one time. It was really bad. That was back when we lived in the condo. That was a very long time ago. And I lost a lot of money when that happened. Here it is. All right, because I had to replace them. I didn't have to replace them, but I knew I had. It's like you have to. It's weird. Like, there wasn't an agreement that I was going to do that, but it was like, I better do it. All right, let's rotate these. We've got Persian, the lovely Gengar, this lovely Sylveon, this lovely Poopachu, and this lovely Butt-Free. Look at that Butt-Free. All right. Who's selling this one again? Pat Gibbs is selling this one. Okay. You gave me a better slab than I lost. Oh, that's nice. That sounds like something I would do. That sounds like something I'd do. I know I had to do one for Kara Nichols, too. Boy, Kara Nichols has been around for a long time. There we go. There's Pikachu for 100, huh? He's nice. Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we already put him up in there. Yeah, let's not do that again. We already put him up in there. All right. Wow, this guy's nice, too. I kind of like him. I like that Butt-Free. He's cute. Free slab giveaway. You got to hit 40 likes, and then we'll do the free slab giveaway, right? So let's get started on that jumbo pack break. You got to have an Ascended Heroes in here. You got to have a Mega Evolution in here. Got to have one of these in here. And we got to have one of these in there. All right, so those have been selected. Now, what else should we place into this break? We already grabbed a couple crazy cards. Let's grab another Sneaker Bunko. I just always grab Sneaker Bunko because we got a ton of these to sell. And I'm going to put a 151 in there. I really feel like 151 Surprise is a great product right now. I think it's awesome. And what else do we have that's really awesome? Gem 1. Gem 1's cool. All the gems basically are pretty good prices. All right. Okay, so now I'm going to grab, how about an OP10? Ooh, man, don't forget these Ninja Turtle packs. If you guys are wondering what to open, these are super cool. I'm going to set that there, though. And I'm going to grab one of these. Here's a Lord of the Rings pack. Here's a Union Arena. We try to do a little Union Arena here and there. Here's another Lelouch. Here's a Phantasmal Flames. Give you a chance for a Charizard. One of these. And one of these. Okay, I like all those. I like those. I like all of those. What about something weird? How about a Minecraft or something? Okay, there's a Minecraft. And how about a Mario pack? These are always fun. All right, let's add these up. I'm impatient. You're impatient. All right, you ready? The trick to cards is to be very patient. That's the trick, really. Okay, okay, okay. $2, $5, $3, $10, $3, free. That one's free. $5, $20, $10. This is like $12.50, right? $12.50. 14. This is like 5 now, isn't it? Wait, what's the surprise now? Let me look it up. Surprise is $6. Gem 1 is $6. Those are really good prices, in my opinion. So please enjoy those. Plus 6. Plus, what is this, like 3 or 4? It's probably like 3. This is probably like $1.50. And this is like 6, isn't it? Oh, wait a second. There's something wrong here. So we're at 152, but I said plus 31.5. Now, I know that's not right. So step number 1, I'm going to subtract 31.5, and now we're going to add $3, and we're going to add $1.50. So we're at $125 currently. 125, that's it. So we can afford to put one pricier pack in here. Oh, I know why. It's because we're missing this. We need to put a Silver Tempest in here. Which I think the Silver Tempest for 20 bucks, those are pretty nice. So we're at 145. Now we're much closer to the target. And we got room for a little more, huh? We got to put in a Final Fantasy. You know why? Because Final Fantasy doesn't get open enough. I feel like people don't even think about it. Huh. You know what's not over here? The Winter Soldier set. We got to get Winter Soldier over here. I don't think Final Fantasy ever gets open. Final Fantasy's not doing so well. Final Fantasy. I might have to open it all myself and then just grade it and then just upload it to eBay or something. It is? Soldier Return. Okay, and Soldier Return should be like 11 bucks or something. So we probably got room for like one more. Let's do one of these. We got Gem 1 and Gem 3. Let's get Gem 2. So there we go. A lot of Pokemon in here, a couple non-Pokemons. A lot of cool stuff overall, right? Oh, wait, do we not put Gem 3 in here? Oh, maybe Gem 3 is not in here at all. All right, well, that's good enough. All right, there it is. The new Jumbo Pack break. It's completed, everybody. Is Sephiroth in that set? Yeah, the Winter Soldier is one of the very best sets because there's a good-looking Tifa, there's a good-looking Sephiroth, there's like 2 or 3 good-looking Clouds in the set. So this is one of the more expensive Final Fantasy sets. It's also very out of print. We didn't need to do this. We didn't need a new bag. Very out of print. Trump holding off on striking Iran power plants for 5 days after very good talks. Yeah, I heard that people within Iran actually dispute that he had talks with them at all. So I think what's going on is they're having like problems deciding who's in charge, who's actually got power. And so America can talk to Iranians, but it's like, who are they talking to exactly? Do they have like a unified regime where they all agree that somebody has the power to make a deal with Donald Trump? So I think they're at that point where they don't really know who has the authority to do anything. And I think their military units just kind of act on their own. They don't really take commands. They just attack things. Here it is, Jumbo 6. I've been watching how like Saudi Arabia has been having to defend itself. How crazy is that? I guess they don't hate America and the West enough or something, and that's wrong or something. Pretty sad. All right, that's a good question. Open your favorite pack right now. What's your favorite Pokemon pack to open of all time? Of all time, I don't know. Which one's most expensive? All right, guys. A little bit of a slow Monday right now. Here it is. Mr. Nick's email just showed up. Thank you, Nick. And what I see here is one History of Z, please. You got it, man. History of Z. Where are we storing these? History of Z. That's pricey, man. Let's see. That's not it. Let me find out where I'm storing the History of Z. That set got really expensive every time, didn't it? That's Rift bound. One Piece OP5 English. Should I host breaks on those again? I wonder. Metazoo. I don't know where my History of Z is. Oh, maybe it's this right here. Maybe it's this freshly sealed box called History of Z. Here you go, man. Out of a fresh box. How does that sound? Because I don't see an unsealed box. Oh, here it is. Wait, is this it? I found it. All right, you are entitled to this pack right here. This one's about to be open, though. Pretty cool. So we're close to that. Good, 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 good. Good, good, good. History of Trunks. This is your destined pack. This is the pack you were meant to open. It has your name written in its soul. All right. But we're close to a new box. Mr. Nicholas Williams. Now, when a pack gets this expensive, you're entitled to all the bulk if you want it. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Broly and Janemba Confrontation. All right. I gave my old binder to my nephew to sell. I bet he misses it sometimes too. How much for pack grading, says J-Dog. That's in the menu. You can look it up. It's like 45 or something. I don't remember. Pack grading, right? Let's see. Shipping protection, 20 bucks. Plastic slabs, card services. Oh, here it is. PSA pack grading, $55. Ooh, kind of pricey. There goes. Mr. Nicholas. We got a lot of stuff in there, you know. All right, that's a really big bag. Do-do-do-do. That sounds like Javier's music. I'll pop you in here like that, okay? The 151 surprise pack looks fire. It does. It's got a Gengar on the front. How cool is that? All right. Okay. I made you a smaller bag here. Very good. Okay, now we have an order from... It's Joey Albrecht. He says, Hunter just slab-away also sent you a Discord message to send you sardines. Sounds good, man. All right, let me go over here. Sardines. Sardinias. Dude, Karis made some sardines the other day, and she cooked them in the air fryer. Like, what are you doing, bro? You don't do that. The whole house smelled like sardines. I was like, what the hell? It was the wildest thing. So this is the slab-aways over here. And we're going to hit edit. And this will tick down to 2,900. Boom. All right, now, here's Mr. Achilles reaching out to me. Let's see. Okay, he had a simple question about taxes. I will take a look into that a little bit later. Also, I have a friend request from Mr. Jigsaw. Thank you, man. I think I know who that is. And can I have your address? Okay. Hold on. That must be you. All right, let me mark this unread. Getting all these messages while we're live. So, who's next? Who has an order? We have an order from Jose Trevino, 151 surprise, please. 151 surprise times what? $90? What is that divided by 6? 90 divided by 6 is 15 packs. Is that a whole box? I don't know. Is that a whole box of them? Can't remember how many packs in a box. Let me go get a whole box real fast. I don't remember how many packs in a box. 151 surprise. Surprise! I think it's a great price right now. Mister, I don't think that was the correct bag for me, says Nicholas Williams. Oh, wasn't it? Nicholas Williams. Oh, that's Nathan Norman. You're actually correct. Oh, I'm sorry, man. How did that happen? That's a terrible blunder. Here we are. Here we are. Sorry about that. That's Nathan Norman. You know, his name's getting rubbed off a little bit. And you know what I think happened? I think his bag is resting in a place where your bag once rested. Let's just make this label for him. While we're at it, let me show you off everything in this bag just to make sure that there's a look at that. Okay. Some Topps Narutos. All right. Because we don't want any kind of mix-ups ever. Seeing a lot of Pokemons in there. Okay. That's right. Your bag's a little closer to my right side. All right. He's got a lot of stuff. That's no good. There is 2-size boxes. Any jumbo packs? No jumbo packs. Now, the jumbo packs, presumably, maybe they have bigger pulls, but that's because you're buying the value of multiple slim packs. That's why. All right. So let's put this back, and let's give them these as well. I have more manga DVDs than Pokemon. I didn't realize. I didn't recognize that bag. Good catch, man. Good catch. That's why we do everything on screen. It really helps. All right. And there you are. You're literally right next to his. You're in the box adjacent to his. So here's Nicholas Williams. Here's what your bag looks like. I'm going to show you the stuff in your bag. And yes, of course, it is full of lots of Dragon Ball. A little bit of vintage. Lots of Dragon Ball. This nice Frieza. All right, good. So I showed off the contents of both bags. And now I'm going to put this into your bag. So a little documentation there. Sorry about that, Nicholas. I didn't mean to do that. Giving you a heart attack there. Looks like you have another bag behind it too, okay, Nicholas? So you actually have 2 bags of product. All right. Very good. Now, are there 15 packs in here? Did he order a whole box? He might have ordered a whole box there. They have 3-ish per pack. Yes, thanks. Thank you. Yeah, keep an eye on me, guys. Keep an eye on me. I try to show the bag off when I put cards away. It's like a rule in my head in case I ever make a mistake like that. So keep an eye on me. Whenever we have to investigate an issue, one of the first things I say is, let's go find the timestamp with your bag in it. There we go. So anytime we have an issue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. Jose Trevino, 1 whole box of 151. Was it Gem 3 that has 17 packs? I think it was. How weird is that? 17 packs. Such an odd number. Okay. All right. And very good. Okay. 1 whole box of 151 in a couple of minutes. Here's Wheezing, Sandshrew, Beedrill, buzz, 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 Hypno, Ditto. Oh, he could be fun to donate into the deck number 3. Here's Raichu, because we're looking for a Ditto. Shiny Raichu popping up. Machamp. Hey, how's it going, Miss Mary? Wheezing. Venusaur. I have a problem. Oh, no. You know, they probably have a cream for that. Ooh, I like this Pikachu, actually. He's really pretty. All right. Very nice looking Pikachu. Yeah, we're still accepting donations to deck number 3. It's not finished. And, you know, you might be interested in jumping into that, guys. When was Alexis's last shipping day? Friday. So she's supposed to be in tonight for the Monday shipping. And there's Voltorb. Volt. All right, there we go. Tossing this over here. Oh, well, I almost dropped the whole pile. Tossing this over here. Lovely. I have too many feet picture requests. Ah, man. Dang it, dude. That sucks. I hate it when I get too many feet picture requests. All right. Let's see. Jose Trevino. All right, we're getting you a new bag, huh? New bag time. That's all right. Let's get that baggie. Do I have a baggie back here? A lot of baggies around. You're naughty listed. Bad smoker. There we go. Ooh. Jose Trevino. All right, lovely. We'll toss this up here. Thank you. We're at 35 likes. We're 5 likes away for the giveaway. Could do worse, but okay. Now we have an order from Luis Nunez. What's up, Luis? 2 of the Dragon Ball manga SB1. Whoa. I can't believe how expensive they are and how they still sell through. Dragon Ball Z, Beyond Generations. All right. Beyond Generations. Let me go grab one of those. Here it is. And Korean Pokemon Eevee Heroes. That's really neat. Let's see. That would be over here. Nice. And then finally, Chinese Gem 3. That's one of these with the pumpkin color flavor. Come on now. If I could just grab one. They're like hard to... There it goes. All right. Ta-da. Santa will give you coals. Hey, coal's got a value, you know. That's why people got to go mining for it. Santa can give me coal, oil, and ethanol. All right, good luck, Luis Nunez. What's up, Luis? How's it going, man? You ready for your pulls? All right. I get this right? I think I did. So here's your very expensive Beyond Generations. Here's your pricey Manga Booster ones, which have gotten really seriously expensive. And here are your gem packs. All right, good. So first you have your gem pulls. You got Bonnet. Bonnet, he's my favorite. Here's EV Heroes, a little bit cold. Here's Awaken. Man, only 49 viewers tonight, huh? I guess the title wasn't, maybe that's not the right title. I said, you look lonely, I can Poke help with that or something like that. And it was kind of a joke title, but maybe I should have just said, quick, free Pokemon or something like that. It's always curious what thumbnail and what title does best for a channel. Whoa. All right, here's this guy. Super cool guy. You got some bulk hollows there. You want to keep them? I'll give them to you. Bulk hollows. The pack's getting pretty expensive these days, so here's this gentleman. All right. Now, Dragon Ball, let's go ahead and sleeve these. Some people don't care about them. There we are. Now, the Generations pack. What do we got in the Generations pack? Oh, Vegeta and Hirudegarn. Free is always good to have in the title. Free Feet Pics giveaway. Mr. Luis Nunez, thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it. Look at that, guys. Mr. Lewis. Now, I don't remember. Do you already have a bag, Mr. Lewis? Can we dig this box out of here? What is this? Oh, yeah. I decided to keep this. No bag? We'll create a new bag for you. All right. Free advice. We need like a theme for Monday. Who can think of a Monday theme? All right, there's your bag. People want my Belle Delphine slabs. Oh my gosh. There we go. I really like this butt free. So Mr. Pat Gibbs is going to immediately sell this item back to me. Bounty Pat Gibbs. No one else is buying it, Mr. Pat. I might as well be the one to buy it. Title, I quit. We should have like a title competition. All right, this Butterfree is sold to one Mr. Cardconomist. Why I'm quitting Pokemon for good. Yeah, but it's just clickbait because they'd come in and say, all right, explain. And I'd have to tell them, you know, I'm not really quitting. And then they, you know, there's no substance to that one. So as funny as it would be, it wouldn't do well. So we're going to race this to 125 and pop it right back into the live customs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's Mr. Pat Gibbs selling his card on consignment. It can be a pretty fast way to sell your card. We can do breaks. I might buy it. Someone else might buy it. Might be slabbed away. In this case, I'm just going to raise the price by $25 on it because it's such a rare item. I mean, I guess I could just do whatever I want probably. But I think, you know, it's still a fair price. And we'll drop it into the, we're going to say P1. We will drop it into these Poke Shuffles. I'm sorry, the live costumes. And then if somebody doesn't like it, they can simply re-roll the $125 value. So they're not really bothered by the $125 value. There it goes. All right. So that's done. There's a Legend of Zelda 9. That's a nice thick wick right there. All right, Luis Nunez, thank you for the order, man. I really appreciate it. April Fool's Day, 75% off everything. I raised the price of everything, and then I bring it 75% off. Whoa, we got a big Sarah Duzelberry order. She says a Japanese jumbo pack break, 10 Poke Shuffles, and 2 live costumes. All right, you got it, Miss Sarah. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good luck in there, Miss Sarah. We're starting with your live customs. You've got a Spiny Shell Poker and an Azurill Poker, which is actually pretty solid. So these were 2 misses, but you did get 2 poker cards. The Poke Shuffles now. The Azurill's nice because if he grades 10, which he very likely will, but if he grades 10, he got to be worth a lot. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I sent in ZELLE order and also a message on Discord. All right, sounds good. Sounds good. Come on, come on. Giratina, that sounds promising, but it's a P9, huh? How many PSA 9s are left in that box? Can't be too many. You know, when we rotated through the 9 box, a bunch of 9s made it into the box, but now we haven't been in it in a while. P9, huh? This better be good. I expect only the best for Miss Savadizzlebaby. Giratina P9. Still having headaches? I haven't had one in a couple days. You know, Karis and I bought some cookies from Walmart the other night, and I ate like half a cookie, and then I just stopped because I didn't feel like eating it. I don't see this Giratina. You might be off the hook if I... Oh, he's not a P9. He's a T9. Is that what it is? He's T9. Here it is. Ah, darn. He's a tough pull. That's what it is. I'm sorry, Sarah. So kind of like having a cold round. But in this case, your cold round isn't pure cold. You do get one little pull. And it's going to be this pretty flashy looking Giratina. Almost makes you wonder if this would have just graded 10 with PSA, you know. Tag is an incredibly harsh grader. They're so damn harsh when they grade cards. But they gave this one a 9, and it's from Tag Team All-Stars. So if you regrade it, it looks like I'll give you 4 spots. We'll count it as a $25 card. Wagovi is taking the fun out of cookies? Yeah, I ate like a half cookie. It was like a dozen cookies, right? And then I just kind of stopped and went to bed, and I had a heartburn. I get heartburn from Wagovi like crazy, man. But Wagovi will make you feel full, and it'll like make your stomach hurt because you're so full. And then it'll give you like crazy heartburn and headaches from the heartburn and all that. But I think it is adjusting my appetite. I think that's what's been going on. Like, I love cookies, dude. Like, I can eat a whole cookie like it's nobody's business. I can eat like 3 cookies in a row like it's nobody's business. So the idea that I only ate 1 cookie or half a cookie is pretty bizarre. And I was mentioning it to my wife, and she's like, yeah, that's not you. Reroll. All right. I probably would re-roll this one, too. It's just one of those cards, you know? So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he goes back in for 25. But the next time he's pulled, he will only re-roll for 20. That's how we do those cards. He's going to be somebody's tough pull. The Poke Shuffles don't just have pure adrenaline fuel. Some cards in there are a little on the stinky side. That's the truth. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good luck. Now, this could just be cold, okay? So don't feel bad if it's just cold. Ah, it is. That's poor luck tonight. I'm sorry, Sarah. Some nights, good luck. Some nights, maybe a little tougher on the luck. That is 10 Poke Shuffles and 2 live customs. Now, how about the Japanese Jumbo Pack Break? Let's grab that. All right. We're grabbing this one. Ready? This is it. Good luck. They look like glass. I want some. Mister, I sent a message on Discord. Sounds good, man. Let me just focus on this real fast, and then we'll take a quick look at that. Okay. Snipping this. I hope they figure out the issue with the ZELLE, because it seems to be accepting money, but it's not sending me emails for that money. All right. Tag holders are so dang clear. They're probably the most clear slab on the market, and the plastic, it breaks like glass. It breaks just like glass. So that is probably it's probably the nature of the physics, the chemistry of the actual material. It's probably pretty close to glass. It's tougher than glass, but it shatters like glass when you're trying to peel your card out. So it's more glass-like than the other slabs, but it is still plastic. Are you ready? So it's pretty cool. I like it. Here's Applin. Not bad. Little AR right away. Here's your little Nightwalker. Cold. Here's your little electric eel. Here's the sandcastle. Yes, he is a sandcastle. Here's the legendary Pokemon. That's your bike, I guess. That was an idea. Here's 151. That's a big deal. 151 just handing out a little Electrode and a little Wigglytuff. All right. Here's a Grasshopper. And a couple cold ones here. And you got the Deerling. So far, 2 ARs. Okay. It's not too bad. We're looking for an SR or an SIR. SAR. Mega Brave. Fusion Art. This guy. Future Flash. Melodic. Ah, Ludicolo. Now you're up to 3 ARs. That's not so bad. So in this round, this guy still existed. Oh, yeah. Now you're up to 4 ARs. All right. Not too shabby. That's not too shabby. Here is a little Typhlosion. Pokemon Go. All right. We have to go back through those. All right. We had to double check and make sure one wasn't a Ditto. Cold. Pokemon White. Pokemon Black. How many spots left in the Mega Sub list? Probably like 4 spots left. Here's a Rocket. Here's this guy. It's cold. Regidrago. Claw Launcher. Clauncher. Here's Landobutt. Mega Dweem. All right. We got a little Curio. Yo. So far, you've got 4 ARs, no SARs. Oh, but this will be your first SAR. It's an SR. The man with the glove. No glove, no love. And last but not least, the wolf. The wolf. Ow! There you have it. I would say this wasn't a super spicy round. The 4 ARs are a good pull rate, except the ARs themselves are not like chase ARs. So I would say this one was a little tougher. The whole thing was the live customs, the Poke Shuffles, and even the jumbo Japanese pack. Although that's going to happen from time to time. You know, those jumbo Japanese packs could actually get you, if you think about it, you could get extremely low luck, and you can have like a round with not even 1 AR. So 4 ARs is still going to be a little bit nice. You can keep the hollows. All right, I'm going to take those hollows. Thank you. Well, look at all this. Very nice. Miss Sarah. Ooh. Slipping out of there. If I'm going to do that, I'm going to grab this baggie here and pop these guys in there. He's preparing to blank. What? What? Here's a Cane for 250. Here's Radiant Serena. Here's Charmander. There's a really nice Mewtwo. And here's Spearow. All right, we got the perfect lineup. I'm going to take a picture of these slabs. These are going to the Pricey Slabs channel. All right. When you look at the Pricey Slabs channel, it really feels like there's limited options at this point. Cardconomist has run out of Pricey Slabs for slab-away. I mean, we're not out of them. It's just we don't have the same, you know, we don't have the same range of things to put away. Mr. Michael just sent in a ZELLE order. 15 Japanese OP10s. All right. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of these. 11, 12, 13. 14, 15. Here we go. My slab sleeves just showed up. That's for you, Mr. Michael. Yes? Am I reading it right? Yes. Okay, good luck. Mr. Michael. Mr. Michael opened one piece. Mr. Michael opened snippets. Wow, I really like this music. It's kind of interesting how some music kind of keeps me working harder, whereas some music makes me feel lazier or stupider. But this music keeps me like, you know, keeps my brain clicking faster like that. All right. Okay. Here's a hollow. And here's a hollow. Luffy. Here's a hollow. Goopy Worm. Sasha. What's Sasha doing here? Sugar does that too. Oh, yeah, I like Sugar, man. Sugar's apparently very bad for you. You know what I had for lunch today, guys? I was a good boy. I had a good lunch. I had lentils. Okay, they were seasoned lentils. They were really yummy. And then the main course, a big thing of stir-fried chicken thigh. So I like to trim the fat off of the chicken thigh. And then, oh, here you go. You did it. You got the girl. That's the girl. And that's Smoker, but now he's got boobies. Here's a hollow. I had chicken thighs with lentils. Aha. Oops. Ah, we've got sunglasses guy. Lentils. Yeah, they weren't bad, actually. It was pretty good. All right. So you did pretty well. You took the box hit. It wasn't a manga, though. Manga. We need a manga. Okay. Thank you, Michael. Boy, it's going to be such a mess tomorrow going through all these, making sure everyone got their stuff. Are we creating a new bag for you, Mr. Michael? Is that what we're doing? Looks like we're doing that. All right. Feels like we already did that, didn't we? Michael, did you ship right away? Is that what happened? I think you shipped right away. Oh, by the way, did Miss Alexis say she was coming over? Oh, I think she's already come by, and I think she already left. Oh. Dang, dude, I should have rushed down some of this other shipping. We had a couple new shipments come in. Darn it. I didn't even see her do that. Dude. Oh, why am I writing this? 3.26. How do we ship? It's real simple. It's $9, and then you tell me that you want to ship out. You can order that on the website. You can order that direct using PayPal, ZELLE, CASHAPP, VENMO. And that's it. In the meantime, if you don't order shipping, it just gets stored over here. And the reason we do that, like, take a look at Sarah's bag. See Sarah's bag? So Sarah, she comes back every now and then she places a new order, and that new order goes into her bag. So she continuously adds, wow, she continuously adds cards to her bag, and her bag keeps growing. So the reason that's valuable to you is because you get to ship one time after ordering lots and lots of product, rather than one purchase, one shipment, one purchase, one shipment, one purchase, one shipment. You know, that's not a very good system, is it? So we automatically store your stuff. All right, give me a second. Let me respond to this. Let's see. There it goes. All right. Let me mark this in red. So we've got an order from Mr. Raul for the Mega Sublist. You got it, man. The new Mega Rayquaza has made a splash. Almost 2 spots selling out. He is definitely popular. Geodude, he's kind of a pricey card. My Little Pony. Top Frozen. Canary. I feel like Canary should be listed on the internet. All right, good night now. Have a nice night, Miss Canary. Here's Javier Arroyo. He says, 1 spot in the Mega Sublist, 1 Lego spot. Ooh, yes. The Lego break. I'm excited to see that go off. It's a really goofy item. But it's also actually really cool. Like, I would be pretty unsurprised after this is handed out to you guys. I would be pretty unsurprised to discover down the road that it did go up in price. So that will not really shock me all that much. All right. That's going to be 18 on that. Lego up to 18 out of 40 now. It's $10 to jump into that Lego break. Mr. Danny, 1 full box of Fujibunko 2, and can I keep all the Rias and Kurumi cards? You'll have to describe what that is. I think that's the red-haired girl. I don't know what Kurumi looks like. Describe Kurumi. Now, let me go get the box. Ow, my knee. All right, I got some bad news for you. I didn't see a box of it out there. Oh, but look, there might be a box in here, so you might be safe. Give it a minute. Oh, the last box of it. So after this, Danny, there's no more boxes. We're close to sold out on that. That's Sneaker Bunko Volume 2. No. That's Fujibunko Volume 2. All right. So the remaining packs are not in a booster box. Didn't get a Mega Sublist spot too. Yes, I got to do that part as well. Oh, wait. Did I miss that for the previous guy? Oh, I missed that for the previous guy. I'm sorry, man. Hold on. It's not your turn. It's still Javier's turn, actually. Here you go, Javier. Sorry about that. I did remember that when you said it. All right, so we got you on 10, Mr. Javier Arroyo. Bear with me. We're going to get this part done. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. All right. I'm ready for this. Kurumi has yellow and red eyes. Give me another detail about her, Mr. Danny. What color is her hair? Rios is the red hair girl. All right. That part's easy. Rios is easy. Rios is the easy one. All right. Ooh. Now you know what happens here because we can't shuffle the list of names. We shuffle the deck twice. We split the deck twice. I'm out too. Have to be crazy early. Have to be up crazy early. See you later, Mr. Tyler. Have a good night, man. All right. Give me a number. Whoa, we're down to 41 viewers. That's pretty low. I need 2 numbers, actually. One from 2 different people. Joe Dirt says 7. How about another number? J-Dog says 40. Let's let that be 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, cool. So there we go. Good enough. Now, how do we like to do this? Like that or like that? I guess I like it like this. Ready? Number 1, Raul. Cold. Number 2, Andy Man. Cold. Number 3, Miss Alicia. Cold. Number 4. Cold. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Oh, number 7, Sarah Dusenberry. Could it be you, Miss Sarah? All right, all of a sudden, Sarah's not having as bad of a night. Here's Jose Macias. Here's Raul Mendoza. I'm sorry, Raul. And here is Javier. All right. Look at that, Miss Sarah. You were having a kind of a tough round tonight. And then, like magic, you get pulled out of here. What are the odds of that? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's the next round. Now it is finally time to put a little slash on this. Good. Look at that. Psyduck's been through quite a few breaks. He's been in a lot of them. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. So, somebody tried to pull that Psyduck. By the way, Mr. Stephen Chang tried to pull it. We need to make one of these for Miss Salvador's baby. Mega Booster. We're seeing pretty fast movement on that Mega Booster. It's got to be a popular one. Up to 2 out of 11 already. Pretty remarkable. Now we can move on to Mr. Danny. But before we do that, Danny, let me also comment in the Breaks channel so that there's a Breaks history on it. Sublist Mega number 2, Sarah, occurring at 157. All right. Good. Now it's Danny's turn. Mr. Danny, what do we got for you, Danny? Did you put my name? I think it was your name, right? I didn't write your name down. I just wrote Mega Booster down. Don't worry, Sarah. We would have fixed it. If I were you, I would want my name on that. All right, there we go. Just like that, there's 2 people in that Mega Break already. He must be a good one, man. Okay, okay. This lovely lady. You look like a lady. All right. Rias and Kurumi. But I don't know who Kurumi is. He says she's got yellow and red eyes. I'm just going to look up Kurumi. Oh, okay. She's like the time girl, huh? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Let's start snipping. Okay. Okay. She's evil. She's evil? Uh-oh. But she looks so cute in a bra. She's evil. All right. Ready? Here's a hollow. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, hot girl. You might want this Boobies girl, sometimes referred to as Boobies McGee. All right, all right. Here's a hollow. All right, all right, all right. I can't mess this up, guys. He wants particular girls. You know, I had to take these Y. Schwartz commons and put them into the Waifu Shuffle, the back of the box, so I have more blank fodder. How about a nice signature? That would be nice. We're already at, this isn't the third full art, is it? Dear golly, we're already at 3 full arts. I'm sorry. We have some loose packs left if you want to try the loose packs. So you probably want this guy right here. There you go. Ah, is this her? This is her. I caught it. Did you see that? That's because I got the eagle eyes. Here's a hollow. Girls are so 2023. Gaifus are the new hot thing. Oh my gosh, there were 4 full arts in here. Wow, man. All right. We need one more like, guys. One more like. Here's Kurumi again. And here's a hollow. Here's this girl. Here's a hollow. Here's a girl in a bathtub. And here's a hollow. Here's a hollow. There it is. We have it. We are completed. Yeah, where are the furry femboys? What the hell? There we go. Karis was writing a character for her little video games. She was writing a character. Kind of like a commanding officer, right? And she thought it would be funny to do a cat and a dog character. So she drew up a little cat and a little dog. I swear to God, she drew the fastest furry-looking character. And it was very suspicious. I said, that's very sus how fast you were able to draw that. Here we are. Let's go ahead and grab this. Here's this character. Oh. All right. Ow. Poking my fingers. Put that there. Ah. All right. Boop. Very nice. All of that was for you, Mr. Danny. Let's go grab your bag. Where are we hiding your bag these days? Are you in some kind of big overflow box? Daniel Wiseman. Ah, Mr. Danny Vichidibong. Oh, it says baggie number 3 right here. But I don't see the other bags. Danny Vichidibong. This says baggie number 3. Very interesting. Maybe a long lost bag from a former round. Okay. That was in the overflow box. One of them. Other 2 were shipped out. Oh, okay, okay, okay. We're going to hit refresh on the website and see what's going on over there. We're at 8:32 p.m. I got to wrap up now, guys. It's wrapping up time. Closing time. We have a... Ooh, wow. I have 2 gigantic Luis Nunez orders. Is that correct, Luis? You wanted to do that order twice? It says here he wants a Pokemon the First movie pack. Oh, did you mean to do that twice? Do I need to refund one of them? Let me know, okay? So here's a Topps Nintendo pack. And then 2 of the Dragon Ball Manga Booster SB2. All right, well, you only have 1 here. It looks like I need a fresh box. Is that right? I need a fresh box. Which nope, I do not have it next to me. So I need to go grab a box of SB2. I'll be right back. Ow, my knee. So if you only meant to send it once, I'll double check it for you, okay? All right, here. Ow, God, dude, my knee hurts so much. I like twisted my knee, I think. All right, haha. How does that look? Cha-ching! That's a good look, right? Didn't realize the time. Oh yes, movie pack went twice. It looks like you according to the website, you sent the same exact order 2 times. So let me log into PayPal because I believe it all runs through PayPal. And let's see if we can find you in PayPal. Set that there for you. Yes, here it is. So if we look in PayPal, it shows 2 separate orders totaling $257 each. Is that a mistake? Would you like me to refund one of those? It looks like a mistake because it's exactly the same order. Weirdly, only wanted 1. Okay, no problem, man. I'm going to go in now, and I'm going to refund one of those, okay? Okay. Does it allow a refund? Okay, issue refund. And there you go. So you've been refunded. Good. Now when we look at transactions, oh, weird. Oh, it shows the refund. I see. Okay, good. So let me see. So 1 payment went. So Sarah Dewsbury came in, then Luis Nunez. Wow, did you know it took a $10 fee off of that order? That's crazy, bro. That is such a giant, crazy fee, man. All right, so back into your order. 1 Topps Nintendo game pack, 2 DBZ SBO2, 1 Pokemon, the first movie. So these are really nice. They're a little pricey, but you get what you paid for. You're basically about to receive a perfect first movie pack. If it's even still for sale, do I still have it? Did I remove it? I think I was contemplating not even selling them because they are so freaking good. Hold on. Ah, there it is. I found it. So these are in extremely good condition. Here it is. Which is why they're a little more pricey. Because instead of buying 2 bad ones, you can buy 1 very good one, which is what you're getting here. Let's open it last. It's a bit fun to save the best for last. Now, the Nintendo game packs, these are a lot of fun, too. These are from 1989. They're very vintage. They're surprisingly cheap. And although many of the cards in this set look kind of goofy, a couple of them look really good. Look at this Adventure Link. These are all gradable through PSA. When they grade 10, they sell for a lot of money. I mean, a lot of money. They go for like $200 to $600. Punch Out and Super Mario Brothers. All right. So this pack was pretty standard. Nothing really crazy special in it this time. But if you keep opening those, you'll certainly run into some hits. Here it is. We actually graded a 10 for Brett Love one time, I think. All right. 200 now. Kiat. What's that 200? Dang, dude. It says we have only 33 viewers. Is that accurate? I'm actually wondering if the view count is glitched because that's much lower than normal. Normally, we would have more viewers than this. 33. That is not much. All right, what we got? So, we've got Sun Gohan Childhood SR. Now, if you don't want these hollows from the DBZ pack, just let me know, all right? I placed an order on the site a bit ago. Didn't realize the time. Sorry, mister. Oh, no problem, man. Maybe we're just having a slow night. I don't know. Could just be a slow night. Here's, whoa, energy. We didn't technically have a slow night at all. Tonight we had a lot of orders, just not a lot of viewers. Here we are. Low viewership, huh? Very interesting. All right. Very nice. Very cool, man. Throw that away. Throw these away. Thank you, goodbye. That's the cover art for the set. That's super cool, man. Is that a hit? How valuable is that? That's got to be good, right? Now, here it is. The first movie Pokemon pack. This is true vintage, everybody. Let's take a quick look. I believe so. Yeah, it looks like you got a hit out of there. All right, you ready? So now look at how little these stick. 0 stickiness at all. Virtually no stickiness. See this? 0 stickiness, a perfect card. No stickiness, a perfect card. Boom. Oh, you got a card with the Charizard featured in it. It's called Success, and he's about to sit down on Meowth. He's about to squat his booty cheeks on top of Meowth there. So let's get your holo foil into a top loader as well. Yeah, so this is really what you're paying for with these particular Topps packs. You're actually paying for the fact that they all could grade 10 possibly. And you don't understand how valuable that is with these because they're so impossible to grade. Yeah, I was getting tired of grabbing the wrong top loaders, so I went ahead and grabbed the box over. That Goku is $200. Is he actually? Is that Goku 200, guys? Sounds like you hit a jackpot this round, man. How cool is that? Luis Nunes? You're kind of new. Are you new, Luis? I don't think you're that new, are you? I feel like I recognize your name, actually. Luis Nunes. Here we are. Here's Mewtwo. Here's the ultimate match. It's cool when anyone who's new pops in and does really well. That's really neat. All right, so there's all your Topps cards sleeved. No, I was in here for a Meowth once. Nice, yeah. I recognized your name. You just feel like you feel a little bit new. Maybe it's because you don't order as often as some of the other guys. All right, so there you have it. That is your Topps pack, Mr. Lewis. And here's your bag over here. I think it's just because we had to create a new bag for you this time. My brain went into new guy mode. There we are. All right. All right, beautiful, man. Look at that, not bad at all. If this grades 10, it not only pays for that pack, it actually probably profits. Because you could probably sell this one for like, I wouldn't sell it for less than 400 if it grades 10. And then thank you, goodbye. He said the base price on that is 200. Damn, bro. Really nice. Love to see it. We actually, we were busy in the morning time stream and the evening stream from beginning to end and actually pulled some seriously good cards today. This has been a pretty good day. Monday's been good. We have Mr. Nicholas Pacheco. He says 4 of the Gem 3s. You got it, 4 Gem 3s. If you got that Goku in gold, it would have been 1,200. Damn, you can get that in gold? That's cool. All right, Nicholas Pacheco, good luck. Now, you have a really full bag, Mr. Nicholas. Gem 3 gives you a chance for an exclusive Cubone and an exclusive Gengar. We've pulled the Gengar before. Oh, nice, a snipe. You got the Miss Magus. All right, we've been pulling a lot of those Miss Maguses. How about a Cubone instead? We want a Cubone. Here's a little Absol, and here's a little Gardevoir. Not bad. Pretty solid round right there. How about that? Nicholas Pacheco right at the end. There we go. So I'm actually going to combine these all in one bag. And then we got to wrap up, but we're not going to stop until we give away that card tonight. That card's officially going to be handed out. Thank you, all of you who have stuck around. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are like the core team, huh? We're going to make sure that one of you guys gets the last 5 spots, right? So I'm going to reset the giveaway. It is. That's going to say Mr. Nicholas Pacheco. Okay, new bag, Mr. Nicholas. All right, very good. Now, where is he? Here it is. What are we actually giving away this time? It's not bad. That's a vintage card. So that's a vintage 9. It's in Japanese. That's why you don't recognize it. It's also from Diamond Pearl time period. But it is still vintage. I mean, it's really old. All right, now wait a second. Ignore that. We're hitting refresh. Ignore that. All right, now type in free, everybody. Type in free. F-R-E-E. Alexis was in today. I'm going to put her in here. She's going to take a spot. She gets in here on the day she does shipping. Trying to help her a little bit with her card collection because she can't really afford too many cards. Trying to get her more hours, though. All right. So we've got Mr. Resendez going in. Resendez. Spot number 18 shall be Joey Albrecht. Joseph. Number 19 shall be Gabriel Gallegos. And number 20 shall be Volcom Koi. There it is, 1 to 20. Let's go ahead and roll the dice. It's landing on 3. That's Daniel Petit. All right, very good. So we just finished handing out a card there, and we should hand out another card. First of all, let me put this in the pile. How about this My Little Pony? She's the next giveaway. That's a $40 card, according to however I sourced $40 for it. Oh, check it out. It's actually first edition, too. So this is first edition. You could probably list this on eBay as first edition holographic My Little Pony, and it might sell for 40 bucks. The little A down here, that's what indicates that it's first edition. All right. All right. You'll buy it? This card right here, you want to buy this? I'll sell it to you for $40 if you want it, okay? Because that was the price on it. So let me know if you're doing that, okay? Because I haven't put anyone's name on it. What's your backup plan of Pokemon tanks within the next decade? Just be a... I don't know. I'm just going to be like any other dude, you know? I'm going to have a neck beard, play video games, probably pick up a regular job, and just be a regular Joe Schmo guy. The honest truth is, I already live that way. You look at me like I have all this great success because I have all these Pokemon cards. I can't spend any of this. This isn't cash. So I can't actually buy anything with my supposed wealth. I don't do anything. I just kind of, when I get money, I just buy more cards. And I don't go on trips to Japan. I haven't been on vacation for 7 years. I wear plastic sandals and basketball shorts. I don't pay for haircuts even. I have a hair buzzer in my bathroom and I just buzz all my hair off. That's it. That's how I do it. I haven't had a haircut in like ever. Every single time I get a haircut, it's the same haircut. I do a full buzz cut and I do it myself with a $20 buzz cutter I bought from Walmart like 20 years ago. That's it. And, you know, yep. I got a nice lake house though, but it's cheap because I'm in Missouri. So that's the trick, huh? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It was $40. Mister, at the pony vending machines, fighting scalpers to maintain a living. Don't let Pokemon sink. Mister could be a Golden Corral employee. Well, I mean, if I get the discount, it all kind of, everything just kind of works out. You know, everything just evens out. Like, yeah, sure, I don't make as much money, but I get 10% off when I eat at Golden Corral. So it all just kind of evens out. I'd probably just get a regular Joe Schmo job. I mean, I do have a degree in computer science, but I doubt that that's going to land me any kind of software engineer job at this point. I'm way behind on the technology. I'm older now too. So what I'd probably say is, hey, I got a lot of social media skills and I can do that actually. That's probably what I'd say. I'd say, look at my YouTube channels. I have a lot of social media skills. I could do editing. I could do tons of editing. So, you know, if I had to get a regular job, I mean, I'd probably try to make my YouTube channels work anyways. But you're talking about a scenario where none of that's working, right? So I'd just be normal. I already am normal. I have cereal for breakfast, and I eat homemade chicken thighs. I was just talking about that. Ramen noodles. I have a TV, and I watch Netflix. That's about it for me. That's my whole life right there. I got like an Xbox. I played Halo Wars, like on Saturday, I played Halo Wars. There you go. The exciting life of Cardconomist. The exciting life of Cardconomist. I'm not going to sex parties in California on the beach. I can tell you that much. Yeah. I don't even smoke. All right, I think we're done for the night, guys. I still got that Typhlosion PSA 10 reverse hollow also, and there's a tag one. You've got the degree. Would it be worth doing some certifications to update your knowledge? Yeah, maybe. All right, I'm hopping off. That's the end of the stream. We're at 3 hours. Thank you, everyone. The total stream time for today was just about 5 hours and 40 minutes, I think, total. I had a great time. We had a lot of great sales, and it was fun streaming for you all. I'll be back on for the Tuesday stream, and we'll just keep working together and finding cool things to do, all right? Do you smoke cigars? I do not smoke cigars. Mr. Tyrone, I'll just write your name on the back of this now, okay? Tyrone, you send in that $40. This is first edition. Hendren, I think. The little A right there makes it first edition. See that? So that's the first print run of the Premier My Little Ponies. I'm hopping off. Good night, everybody. Have a nice night.